I gotta tell you, that music fires me up. Good evening and welcome, PLW Nation. It is Friday Night Whiffs. Tonight, we have a matchup of the one sitting at 29-19 versus the Lightning WIFFLE Club with a record of 15-33. Both these teams are playing for something significant tonight, even as their records are not even close to each other. The ones trying to hold on to that second place spot in the standings going into playoffs with 1 week left. And that could be significant, as there's certain teams that you don't want to be playing if you're in that fourth or fifth spot. The Lightning WIFFLE Club, they're playing to get out of auto relegation. They've been really scratching and clawing. Sparkle Phillips likes to talk a lot about how they've lost some 12 or 13 one-run games. The last time these two teams played, the Lightning took 2 of 3.
Yeah, it was a classic. We call it the rain game. It was pouring rain. It was windy. I was on the Lightning at that time. That was a great, wild series, and we got a little wind today. I expect some fireworks again tonight. Both these teams are going to be going hard tonight.
I actually really like the Lightning. I feel like their energy is good tonight. I know when there's a happy Sparkles, there's a happy dugout, and he pitched really well last week. Like basically. What is it when you come back from the dead? You're resurrected.
Resurrected from the grave.
He resurrected from only him and another person have ever done that.
Yeah.
And we all know who the other person is, especially Mark Tavano watching at home with his daughter Hartley making a bike tonight. Love seeing that.
Oh, that's cool.
So if his energy is good, I think it's going to follow. It's going to run through Bruce. It's going to run through Anthony Michael, Josh Atkinson, Towers, Purdy. All those guys are going to do some damage, I think, tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Say what you want. I mean, the Lightning are in last place. Going into last week, I know they were 5-15 in one-run games. That's 21 run games. Wow! If you could split that a little bit, they're not in relegation. And even though they have been towards the bottom lately, they give everything. They do not. They try to win every game.
Yeah.
Nobody can say that they're laying an egg or letting a team win. And we can't always say that about some of the other teams in this league. The Lightning give you everything.
Yeah, I mean. Like we were saying, they scratch, they claw, they're scrappy, they want to win. They could easily have a better record if there's a hit here or a catch here or a strikeout here. Of course, that could happen with every team, but you don't see a lot of one-run games that many and only going, what'd you say?
5-15 in one-run games. And then there's another good handful of two-run games. I mean, they're in a lot of tight, close ball games. I'm excited that we're going to get a full series out of Kiefer McClendon.
Yeah.
He's going to be at shortstop and batting leadoff for the Lightning.
Yeah, and, I'm a big Chief Keef fan. I know in the chat he talks and ribs me a lot, but
he goes at me too.
He's a devastator out there. He's a game changer. But we're going to see Sparkle Phillips, Chad, on the mound for game number 1, and he's going to have to kind of pitch. Remember, the Lightning, they won 2 of 3 from the ones, and they also won 2 of 3 from the Vipers. Yep. So some of the top teams in PLW, the Lightning have manhandled, and they could have easily dropped those series as well, but they did win. So expect big things, I think, out of Chad. It looks like he's coming around. His health is a little bit better, which isn't that great, but it's still better than it normally is.
Yeah, the Lightning a lot of times in some of these bigger series, they find a way to win that game 1, and then it's kind of like they kind of start maybe running out of pitching later in series, but they always come out hot. There's wind blowing out. If the key for Phillips, he has to stay below the PLW logo on the strike zone.
Yeah.
Anything that gets up there. We've seen in BP, Ryan Chen and Adam Couts and the ones
Goots,
are hitting them to the Luxor Hotel in BP. He can if he can live down in the zone, that's his best chance for some success in this first game. Get a lead, go to Purdy.
Oh, 100% right there. And I think if he mixes up his speeds a little bit, you have to. I mean, that's what makes the pitchers elite here is they could go from 44 to 60 and whatnot and see if they could get guys swinging. You got to have that little disparity in that range, and I think that's also why Jake Purdy could be really good too. He just He actually lives in that like 51 to 56 range, but it looks different.
Yeah, when you stand, a group of us were behind the center field fence a couple weeks ago watching Purdy, and I mean, it looks like he's throwing 70, 80 miles an hour, and it's reading 54, 55
I've said it from about a month ago. He throws the nastiest 54-mile-an-hour ball. It looks like it's coming in. For us, a 58, 59 is an easy read. We take that, right?
Yeah, I loved being on his team, and he works fast. He keeps you in the game, and he just pumps the zone a lot. So it'll be interesting to see if Lightning get an early lead, expect Purdy coming in and trying to, as Chad said in one of the broadcasts, smell the blood.
Go over that lineup.
Yeah, we got the ones lineup. We got my buddy AK-47 leading off in the 2-hole, Scott Tez. Good to see him back. In the 3-hole, leading MVP candidate Ryan Chin. In the 4-hole, it's going to be our starting pitcher, Adrian Gutierrez. 5-hole, Spencer Barrick. And rounding out the bottom of the order will be Tyler. And then substitutes will be Austin and Spurrier. Spurrier serving, I believe, a 1-game suspension, so he won't be in this first game.
All right, let's see what happens. This is big stuff for both of these teams right now. And the last 3 weeks, we've seen kind of a nonchalant going through the motions. Ones, they kind of lost their swagger a little bit. Are they going to get it back against Chad Phillips and the Lightning Wiffle Ball Club? Here we go. Game number 1, first pitch coming in. AK-47 against Chad Sparkle Phillips. Chad wins that matchup as AK barely misses that from being a 1-0 game.
Yeah, that's a good start for Chad. He kind of got that up in the zone a little bit, but it might have handcuffed AK just a smidge. Probably eyes got big and really jumped out after that one.
Even though AK got out right there, he's licking his chops because he knows the next time that's not going to happen.
Yeah, he gets that pitch again, it'll be a one-run game for sure. Good eye by Scott Tez.
Yeah, remember, Scott Tez not here last series, as we have over 200 viewers right around the first pitch, Cody, and that's something.
I feel a big night tonight. Friday night, One's Lightning. I think we're going to get a lot of viewers tonight.
I mean, what better than Friday night whiffs? The Johnny Depp Amber Heard dilemma is over. As Scott Tez Dobbin goes over the palm trees, dead center field. All eyes on Scott Tez right now. That might be the furthest hit ball dead center I've ever seen, Cody.
That was way over 200 feet. That might have landed in that pool way back there. Holy cow, that was crushed. Wow.
He murdered that.
That seems like he put all that little pent-up aggression the Ones have had, and he wasn't here last week and saved it for that one swing. Wow, that was crushed.
Well, I did see Dobbin scoop some of that AK performance mix into his power drink.
Wow.
And that might have added the extra little boost
needed
as Chen gets under one, but a lot of wind there. But Atkinson does a good job.
Atkinson's been super solid in left field for the Lightning. That's been a big former college football player, arena football player. He was a tight end, and when he did that, he catches everything out there.
2 outs, though. I'm a little nervous for the Wiffle Ball Club right now, Lightning, with Chad there, because they just barely missed.
I'm thinking 1 time through the order for Chad, maybe 2, and that's about it. And we need to go to somebody else. With these wind conditions, it just doesn't favor Chad.
Yeah, maybe pulling him after the first 2 or 3 warm-up pitches would be a good idea.
That's a little harsh, Trench, but
no, he's doing good.
Ooh, that was a little screwball from Chad. I like that. Over the top, a little screwball, something different.
Yeah, these ones, I could sense that energy, but also the Lightning also have the same energy. They both want to win here. Good pitch by Sparkles, but goes outside. It's going to load up the count. 3-2.
It's definitely favorable hitting conditions today. If you can limit the multiple run home runs, try to keep these guys in the yard. I mean, you're going to have the Lightning are going to have their chance.
Listen, also, that's a first walk from Chad. I've seen a lot of big hitters here in PLW, Tanix and Hicks and Chens and all the big guys, Bruce's. That was the furthest home run I've seen in a long time that I can remember, but it was the furthest one I've seen dead center.
Tavano hit one about a month ago that I thought was one of the first. That was way past the Tavano one. Ooh. That was the furthest ball I've seen.
He's building a little bike with his kid right now. You're just demoralizing the whole family.
Me and Tavano are buddies. He invited me over to his house for poker, took my $6.
Whoa.
Buddy fed me. Well,
So you got invited over to poker?
oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh
That's
man,
a
you're
sensitive-
live, dude.
Good
Thought we
hit
were in a break there. My bad.
by Barrick. What's it like, man? Being invited to these special events and going.
Oh, it was great. I mean,
Tell me how great it was.
he invited the Roosh brothers as well, and we just it was great. There was like guys.
They helped found PLW. I understand.
Yeah,
They helped build a league from scratch.
a lot of laughs, great food, but you wouldn't have liked the food. It was barbecue.
I don't mind barbecue.
Oh, okay.
I barbecue. Here's Tyler Applezoller. And he rips one down the left side. And Chad's thinking, I got to get this guy out, as you don't see much of Tyler play throughout the season. I had a tough time pitching against him one time.
He's had a couple big series though. He when he gets his moments, man, he puts good at bats. He's very patient, and he has some sneaky pop. He'll pop it out of the yard. This is a big at bat though. You do not want AK coming up with bases loaded or.
Oh, man, this is a big pitch right here, Runnels.
This could set the tone for the rest of this game right here.
Does he throw an off-speed cookie outside? No, he loses him and loads the bases, and Sparkles is done. And is he going to go to Purdy right now?
Oh, that's a waste.
I don't know if I'd go to Purdy right here.
I would go. Kiefer.
I think I'd go Kiefer.
I would have gone Kiefer. He's got nasty strikeout stuff. But I know what Chad's thinking. A grand slam here puts him 5-0 before they even bat. If Purdy can get a strikeout here, it's 1-0, and you get to go hit with the win. This is a big moment early in the game.
This is huge, as AK-47, who barely missed Chad's pitch last time, is going to have to go through a much more dangerous player in Jake Purdy, who, when he's dicing, he's like Weird Al Yankovic out there with the little dicer, man.
Yeah, Purdy's nasty, and right now with
Dicing and slicing, it's a sledge-o-matic.
With the shadows the way they are right now, the ball is changing colors 3 or 4 times on its way to the plate. So this is advantage Purdy.
Oh, no.
Oh, AK is sitting dead red on something right now.
Oh, shit. You okay, man?
God, knocked my headset off.
Holy cow, dude. Are you good?
Time. Jeez Louise.
Jeez, man. Holy cow.
Oh, no. I'm going to be a meme. Oh, God. I hope the camera didn't get
It sounded like a bomb went off in here.
That was embarrassing. Oh, wow.
Walks him in there. Not only is that a big run, but that's a huge walk for Purdy right there.
Is that a pearl? Goodness gracious. Look at that.
Man, I got hit in the eye. I had to wear an eye patch for a week. And Bruce is playing. He can't come out here and help us.
No.
He's all the way in center field. Uh-oh.
No.
Why'd he bat it down?
Oh, and he's pulling himself. This is an ugly moment in PLW history.
I mean, just all eyes are on you, and 26,000 followers know who you are and what you just did, and I don't have any words. It's going to really hurt him right here.
I'm uncomfortable right now. It's an awkward silence at the field right now.
Then you just immediately pull yourself. You got to get out of that limelight real fast.
That was a big error. Okay, well.
A lot of spin. Going to be tough. Oh, and it goes through that hole, and nothing working for the Lightning right now, as the ones are just taking advantage, as the wiffle ball gods have woken up. 5-0 ones, and that just will rip the heart right out of you. Ooh, Goots takes a foul tip to the face.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing. It's just I know Chad's trying to eat some innings and save Purdy, but you'd like to think Purdy starting this game would have been. It wouldn't be 5-0. You know, it's frustrating. But they get a chance.
I agree with you on that. This is the reason why. You got to go out and pop Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You can't just kind of jab with them. You go out and pop them and keep the ones to 0 or 1 in the first 2 or 3 innings. now it's like your whole team's deflated. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? If
it's
you lose with Purdy first 3-4 innings of game one, okay.
I know what
I
those
get
guys
it.
are thinking down there. I've been in that clubhouse. It's a here we go, and you hope they can get their bats going. Hey, you got to know, hey, wind's blowing out. We can get it going too. But that's a tough way to start. It's a big series for them. It's maybe the last series of the season. You know they wanted to have a go out. Or no, they got a game.
Yeah,
next
they got a
week,
game
But
next
I'm
week.
sorry, I forgot. It's Friday. But you know what I mean. It's getting to the end of the season. You wanted to. It's Friday night whiffs, man. They want to put on a show, and that's a tough way to start. But they can bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, holy
God,
cow,
do I owe
Runnels.
somebody money?
Jeez, dude.
What is going on?
We need to get some kind of anti-wiffle artillery or something, like some military grade stuff that
You know
takes
what?
it out before it comes up.
When I was a Lightning, I took 2 of 3 from the ones.
Scaring
And as
me,
occasion,
dude.
we took 4 of 6. They're taking shots at me.
Man,
God.
it's not easy being up here.
Oh, I didn't know I needed to bring my catcher's gear.
What is this? What are they doing?
Whoa. Cody, move your mic up a little. Oh,
You got
this-
hit in the no, not this one.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one.
It's because you took a pill, dude.
I feel like I'm storming the beaches of Normandy right now. This is
Man.
crazy.
How'd you do in that poker tournament? You think this injury might affect your play?
Oh, Tavano, it's going to get me mad. I had a set of 4s right off the flop. Tavano calls with like a pair of, he had 1 9 in his hand, a 9, and next card comes out. It helped him. Next card came out, helped him, and it popped me out. I got like 3rd place.
You got to be careful when are his kids around, because maybe the little kid's under the table with a card or doing some shuffly stuff.
I wasn't too worried about guys cheating. There was one guy literally with the rules of poker sitting on his lap, so I kind of thought I was the top guy at the table, to be honest. I'm a little embarrassed I didn't take the game.
Dreaded. The dreaded dribbler.
There was literally a hand where Nate Roosh goes, do you think I got this guy? And I go, well, I seen him circle a 2 pair on his cheat sheet, so if you can beat a 2 pair, you got him.
I like it. One out here, bottom of the first, the ones after a not so sparkly catch attempt in
Oh, it's been a tough start.
right field.
Tough start for the Lightning and tough start for us in the broadcast booth, just taking shots.
I think we need the bomber thing siren.
Yeah.
You could hear those tier 2 winds
Oh, yeah.
really whipping up.
Bruce gets something in the air. This is going to go a mile.
Two pitches, or
Whoa. Oh, he
he
spiked it.
turfed it.
Turfed it.
And Chen just looked at Goots and said, "How, bro? How?"
Uh-oh. They look like they're kind of laughing it off, but that's kind of the stuff that's been going on with the ones.
And look at AK, he's shaking his head.
Yeah.
Those two on short and third base, Chen and AK, I mean, those are the leader of your team. And you got to, what do they challenge? You could, I think it hit for sure. I heard it.
Some confusion. I think we got it figured out.
There's Bo Evans.
Good to see Bo back. I know he's kind of been off 1 week, on 1 week. You know, he hurt his shoulder right after the trade.
Ooh. I still don't understand how you can't hit the backstop from 20 feet.
Yeah, it was weird. He took a lot of steps. I think he just got his timing off or something. That was kind of odd.
And immediately Chen and AK are like, "Yeah, boy. Yeah, dog." They go from shaking their heads to awesome pitch.
Way to bounce back.
Love it. Tim Riley up to bat, and he was the Viper killer last time he was swinging a bat.
He broke out in a big way last week. He was hitting the ball all over the yard. This is a weird start. Okay, they got their defense figured out. They weren't trying to decide if they're going to play him all pole or not. They're going to leave Tyler at second base.
TikTok, get on over to Twitch right now. Get in on the beginning of these games. We play 3 every night. You're just watching one tiny little camera. Over on Twitch, we have 5 different cameras, all spaced out across this park. You can see Dungeon Cam, see us in the commentating booth, Sky Cam, Center field cam as Tim Riley swings at one right there in the turf for out number 3, no damage done. But I really want to see you guys come over so you get the full experience of what it's like, just like if you were watching a major league game and you're watching graphics and you're watching who's on first and the score and the pitch count. You get to see all that here on Twitch. And plus, we've been going, 4 seasons now, so we have a bunch of OGs in the chat that come every single night, Monday through Friday. We have lots of fun. We have a hype train party a lot on Fridays.
Yep.
So, get involved, and we'll see you over there.
Yeah, it's really neat. You'll interact with you can ask us questions, right, Trench? And
Yeah.
Trenchy will answer any questions you got in the chat.
Just Maddie came over from TikTok, and he goes, "This is great."
I've yet to see somebody come over and say this is not what I was hoping for. It's always we under promise, over deliver over here.
Yeah.
Getting Kiefer in the game.
Yeah, they had to go to Kiefer right here to save Purdy his innings, and plus you don't want to have Purdy out there with a 5-run deficit already.
Yeah, no. Purdy is as Chad likes to say, when he sees blood in the water, that's when he sends Purdy in to go close it down. Like a shark.
Yeah, speaking about blood in the water, I do not see Chad Sparkle Phillips on defense at all. Cost his team 2 runs right there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot more because he also walked some people and whatnot. I think all those runs are his.
It would have been a 1-run inning if that ball was caught.
1 run.
Maybe 2 runs. Because AK walked before Dobbins and that walked. So it would have been 2-0. Yeah, so it cost him another 3.
I'm going to agree with you there, though. I think you got to go Purdy game number 1, see what happens, and then go from there.
Or you made a trade for Kiefer. He's a rookie. Why throw him out there? See what he's got.
And he has decent numbers.
And he's got good stuff. He's got a nasty screwball, and he's kind of like Will Morris light. They're big frames. The ball comes down on an angle. We've just seen him more.
Evan Shield might have got the MVP in the chat already. Yeah, why not put the ex-MLB player? That might be a better option on second base. Josh Towers, who is on second base right now, he comes from the MLB, as that might go for a ride. But Bruce over there!
No, that looked like it hurt.
Somebody's going to have to check on him. He got all tailbone right there. And he's a big dude weighing in right around 240. Oh, man.
Bruce was all over that. He went for it, man. He plays hard out there and went up high for it. His
Who's going to help him? He's our medic. Who's going to help him now?
We're in trouble if he goes down.
What an attempt by Bruce right there. He takes it to the back, the lower carcinogen plate or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I hope he recovers from that. And you can hear the crowd clapping, making sure he's okay.
Yeah, what an effort.
You could see he knocked the post off. And that post is held on by titanium alloy, then welded, so you could tell that Bruce is a big, big guy.
That popped off like a bottle cap, man, with him. Ooh, that's a good screwball.
Anyhow, that's a home run, so that'd be 6-0 now.
Yep.
Applezoller going deep. Bruce right there. Listen, he's got to hear the footsteps of that post for sure. Remember, his calibration on his spine isn't looking so hot right now. He probably heard the footsteps. If he doesn't take a spill earlier, he catches that.
Absolutely. That's tough. Right after that effort, that comes out to you. And you seen him put his hand down looking for the wall and just got a little gun shy.
Man.
Bowled to the bottom.
And he's going to try to walk it off, but I'm telling you, he's not feeling good out there after that. As Bird is going to go 2. Towers is going to try to run a double play here. Does he get it in time? No, and I believe it was a little bit outside.
Yeah, he had it under the time, at least according to our scoreboard clock. It was just a little left. AK getting his 3rd at bat of the night already here in the 2nd inning.
I just got word that Hayden Merciel, the wife of Sean Merciel, Mr. Three Flags himself, she is a medic as well. I believe
here?
She is. She's in the dungeon.
Oh, beautiful.
She comes out of the Army or National Guard or something. And Bruce is just being attacked out there. And you can see he doesn't look well. He's in the grasshopper position right now. He looks like he was in the military with that. If you put a rifle on his hands right there.
Bruce might have had that. It looked like Towers got a hand on it trying to make a play. It's just the ball is just finding holes right now on the Lightning.
This is incredible. 6-0, and now Dobbins, who smoked one about 200 feet dead center. Right now, Bruce has to recover. You need a healthy Bruce, a cognizant Bruce, an intelligent wiffle ball playing Bruce out there. He's one of your best players in the league.
Yeah, he's a great outfielder. He's made all kinds of plays this year. He banged his. He plays out. He plays reckless out there. You know, he goes for everything.
They're going to try to turn two, and they should once again. It's going to be a good throw. Job. Only give up one run right there off that solo.
I'm telling you.
Oh, no. They're thinking he might have pulled his foot from the bag, and it looks like a challenge flag might be thrown. And Chen's looking for the little yellow handkerchief right now.
Do we have a replay?
Hey, if you're vocal about that, I can still go home. I know, but if you say out loud, I can still go home with that play. You know what I'm saying? Safe at third. Safe at third how? You missed the whole bag. Who's standing there?
Sparkles can't believe it, and he's saying, I want a replay. You guys have a replay? I want a replay, and we're going to have to go into the dungeon for this one, maybe if it's a challengeable call.
I'm not seeing a replay yet. I thought he was all over the base, but I wasn't watching that close.
Harley, tell Harley that it's the managers that are going to be talking. Let him know.
Harley should be the managers just talking to each other, just so you know.
Before it just gets a little too chippy. They good?
And there's a challenge flag.
And there's the challenge flag. And the reason I say this, Runnels, is you haven't successfully completed a commentating session with me yet. The last time we went, it got a little chippy with the ones once again.
Yeah, we need to be on high alert tonight. If we don't finish this tonight, I'm hanging.
Listen, you've you've taken balls to your face.
Easy.
And you didn't complete a commentating session last time because we had a little outage down there in the dungeon. Your record right now is not good. No completion of commentating booth. That's 1-0 them.
Right.
Balls to your face. 2-0 them. You're not
Got
doing
the headset knocked off. 3-0.
Man.
Oh man, this has been a weird start.
And are they down in the dungeon right now? Can we get a? Oh no, it's already been said. No challenge. It's already been said.
I understand the frustration with the Lightning. It seemed like the call kind of came late, and if he's vocal, like no, safe at third, like Towers was saying, I could have went home,
Right.
And it's like it seemed like it was like It was a lot of. It wasn't like conviction with the call. Oh,
Instead of going home, he could have just went back to 3. No.
Well, no, because once he tagged. He
already.
There's not a force.
Gotcha.
Play
He
there
already
anymore.
touched 2.
Yeah.
2-2 count. I hear music somewhere.
Me too.
I think it's the Goo Goo Dolls. And they're going to go that way this time. And this time he does touch third base. So kind of a repeat of what happened. 6-0 ones. We're going to go into the bottom of the second. We actually missed our little Leilani thing. We're going to do it in the bottom of the second.
Awesome.
The bottom of the second is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of PLW. Whether you're buying or selling a home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. You could connect with Leilani on Instagram right there. There she is. It's Nick DeVella's partner, girlfriend, wife, confidant.
His better half, if you will.
Yeah, a lot better.
What? Yeah, this has been a weird start. We got music in our head. We got crazy calls on the field.
Bruce
Phillips.
I could
Bruce
see.
Almost,
Look at his.
Lost Bruce.
Oh no! Look at his back. Really, really injured right there.
Oh my God, that's got to be. There's some skin off.
Oh my God. Bruce, get him out there. Get Skycam on him.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Look at this Skycam. Oh, cover your eyes if you don't like gruesome stuff.
That is some cheddar.
Oh
off
my
his back.
God.
He literally.
It looks like he got ran over by like a snowmobile or something.
He's literally leaving it on the field tonight. Oh my God, he looks like he's in pain too. That's
Gruesome.
I want to see that in 2 days.
Man. That's like some Hills Have Eyes type of thing. Very gruesome.
Man.
Here's Anthony Michael. What do you use for that? Maybe some aloe vera or lemon juice or something? I don't know.
If anybody knows what to use, it's Bruce. So I'm sure he'll do the proper stuff after the game.
Where I'm from, we just rub dirt on it.
Yeah.
And go back out there.
Our generation.
Bruce doesn't need any of that pharmaceutical stuff. He's like Rambo.
Yeah.
He might chew up some oleander leaves and then paste it on his back.
Good walk by Anthony. See if Purdy can get the Lightning going here with an extra base hit, get him on the board.
Oh, Mayo. That first shower he takes, man, he is going to be singing in there, man.
Yeah.
Purdy to the left side. Chen running over. They're going to try to turn two.
Heads up.
Watch out!
Got another one. Man, I got to be ready.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with you in the booth anymore, Runnels.
I am a liability up here.
Sheesh. That's three balls to your face, and I don't know if you've ever taken that many in your life.
No, I certainly have not.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's the towers that we know and love. Goot's lucky that didn't smash him in the face.
What did they do? They went towers 7, huh? Added towers to the bottom there. Nice move, Chad. That was good.
This Cody, blink twice if you need help.
Who said that?
Here's Chief Keef.
Raver below. We were talking about Raver below in our dugout the other day. Will Morris is a big fan of him. He says, Raver below always says such nice things to me. I want to message him. So whoever it is.
Yeah, I've seen him in here.
Yeah.
Love it.
Will Morris is a fan of you, Raver.
Somebody is playing that music. It's in my. Could be coming from the sidelines or somebody's phone, maybe. I don't know, but it's not digging it.
Sounds like Boston now.
2-2 count. Chief keeps to the left side. AK right there. He's just going to run over. Bull decides to hold on to it this time, thankfully, because who knows. Look at Runnels. He's up there ready to field it.
I just have
Should we get you a glove up here?
I just need to be ready to go. Catcher's mask, something.
Do you remember the show American Gladiator?
Absolutely.
Do you remember that little tennis ball gun that they had?
Favorite game of the show.
Me too. Well, I think if somebody throws it into the booth, we should have like a version of that, and we just
just firing cannons out at people. Oh, that would be great.
Here's Bruce. You can see he's wincing in pain as he's kind of bending over into his stance right there.
Yeah, that injury is gruesome. Bruce, the juice.
Maybe that's what he needed to get him sparked up a bit, and that's going to be an RBI double for the juice. And Purdy just slapped him on his back to say, good job, good hit. and poor Bruce Uson.
He went down to a knee.
Oh, man.
What are you thinking, Purdy? Oh, and DK just went for the same thing.
Oh, man.
Bruce is going to hurt somebody. They hit him there too many times. Man.
Friday night whiffs are really panning out right now.
I just don't see somebody's not making it out of tonight. Whether it's me in the announcer booth, Bruce, or somebody else on the field.
I think on Friday nights we should have like an ambulance in the parking lot.
Ready to go. Absolutely.
It's for two reasons. One, these guys are going all out. It's Friday night whiffs. Crazy things happen on Friday. And two, there's a lot of hot cocoa flowing. And you never know when you need that IV drip.
Yeah, absolutely.
TikTok, make sure you get on over to Twitch right now. We have a lot of fun. You're just seeing one camera angle. You don't get to see the zoom-ins, instant replays, the scanning of the whole field, 5-6 different camera angles, me and Cody Runnels up top in the booth, and hang out in the Twitch chat. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you also get it. It's free.
Right.
Month to month. So it's and you don't have to watch those ads, dude.
Yeah, I ain't doing ads. I stream all my shows to Hulu Live.
Oh, man, it just irritates me talking about ads because I
ads.
know how it goes from like a lovely broadcast, very volume sensitive or whatever, to just like, boom,
Like
State
I'm in
Farm
a
is
heavy
there.
metal show or something. Yeah, it gets loud.
They ain't there for you. What inning? Where we got? Top 3, 6-2 Lightning. It's good to see the Lightning tack on a couple right there to try to get themselves back in the game. And you remember, just, the ones were flaring out some shots that barely drop in. Chad obviously had that big-time error. They could be right in this game if they just would have tightened it up in that first
Yeah,
inning.
and we kind of mentioned it. I think it was before maybe the broadcast. With our style of game here, you're not out of it. If you can put a bunch of runs up in a hurry in an inning. So if they can get a shutdown inning out of Kiefer, right here they can go back and get their bats going and get right back in. I mean, 4 runs is not crazy in wiffle ball.
No, not at all. Goose, left side.
Whoa, that was weird.
Listen, Runnels, I've talked to you about it. This is why you have to have the conversation with your infielders. Who's diving in, who's diving out. It closes up that gap, or you go Lady in the Tramp trying to split a little spaghetti noodle right there, and it looks funny.
Lady in the Tramp. Yeah, man, that's what, I've been talking to you about that, and that's something like on my team now, me and Sashi, it's constant. Just knowing where each other are, who's doing what because of those plays, and you just got to count on your guy. Hey, if I knock it down, I know he's there. Sashi always says, I know I know you're going to be there. I know you're going to be there. So it's just getting hands on the ball, keep it in the infield,
Look at that pole that's up right now.
Oh, God.
I took a blitz ball to the face once. Where's that?
Look at that 4th choice. That's got to win.
Yeah, Sparkle's pride, very injured right now, but he doesn't know it. He just brushes. It's not a big deal. Like, Bruce's body, you'll see the injury. You would never even know that Chad made an error because he just brushes it off like he didn't make it.
Right. Yeah, it was.
Or it was somebody else's fault.
It was like super quiet, exit stage left, please, and just like nobody talked, nobody said anything. He just moseyed off and said, all right, Towers.
Good pitch by Keefe right there, but a lot of people sympathizing with you right now as a lot of wiffle balls to that mug of yours as Apple Zoller. We call him Old Applesauce here. Chief keeps to 2. And
Come on, Timmy.
Does he get it in time?
That clock stopped early.
Yeah, but they have other umpires with stopwatches, and that's going to be a double play. Good throw.
Nice play.
And that's what they needed. They just went and scored 2, held the 1-0 right there. Go score 2 more, make this a game.
Yeah, that was a perfect inning. And again, we Kiefer, another solid inning. I want to see him 9 innings time. Let's see what he does. Lightning need to figure out what are we doing next year. Who are our guys next year? What's our pitching rotation after Purdy? And they need to figure that out because if Chad's using all his innings up in these games that aren't adding up to anything right now, you're going to be playing this figuring it out game next year, and we need to, oh God, I won the poll. I'm okay.
Storm Glider says Logan, the manager of the Night Owls, was able to get Storm Glider a custom-made jersey in a week, and Chad couldn't even get his own teammate Kiefer a jersey in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Oh, man, that's tough. I know Loman. Whoa. There's a lot of yelling going on. Oh, my God. We're not going to.
It's only 2 outs.
What is going on? We need conviction on these calls. Why are the teams able to walk off the field and that's not what happened? Mateo's saying 5-2-8 on the double play. I got to just scrap my scorebook. I keep writing these things down, and then 5 minutes later it changes.
Listen, just like sometimes teams are off a little bit to start games, the stream team tonight, listen, we're in deep week 17. Fatigue, mental fatigue. A lot of these guys just played or in their playoff race. There's some stuff going on there, but they'll come back and they'll finish this game and the next 2 perfectly.
I would love to take like a 2-3 minute break. We all kind of go out on the field in a circle, a little kumbaya, and just reset. I think would do wonders for us.
Yeah. If Chief Keefe's in the middle of that little kumbaya session, let me tell you, it will be super chill. Bird gets jammed up. Chief Keefe out number 3, and we finally go into the bottom of the 3rd.
Again.
And look at all these new first-time chatters coming in. PLW Nation, give them a warm welcome. They are locked in as once you were too. They're rookies in the chat, just like every one of them that's ever been in that chat was one time a rookie, and now they're veterans, telling their rookies, stick around, do what they need to do, subscribe with Prime, follow, tell their friends about it, go back to TikTok and say, what are you doing? Those are the veterans that we have in the Twitch, conversation piece over there. And year in and year out, week in, week out, these guys are just making it known that we have the best production in the nation, if not the world.
I 100% agree. This being a part of this community, the stream team, this league as a player, and it's been, in my 37 years, the greatest thing I've been a part of.
Yeah, it's a great community. I mean, you came in kind of hot and just like started playing, and then you loved umping and all that kind of stuff, and you just kind of became part of the stream team.
Yeah, I was intimidated at first. It was like, man, this thing was a well-oiled machine, and I didn't want to like mess it up. But Loman and Chad Phillips kind of brought me along, got me in the umpiring, and then slowly, but I did a lot of umpiring.
Look, you got a box score now. You're doing things.
I'm in the booth with my favorite announcer, Trench McCone. I mean, this is awesome.
There's Zim Bob's away. He's one of our main featured
and with
Twitch chatters.
And with the shots I've taken tonight, I think I've paid my dues officially after tonight.
Yeah.
Holy moly. It was cool. Greg Kelly said some nice things. GK said some nice things to me yesterday. Appreciating. So I'm out here all the time, man. I love it. It don't feel like a volunteer. It doesn't. I like being out here. So it's been fun umping, and I just come to hang out. And then if they need something, I step in. It's awesome being down here.
Yeah, and you get to see like some of your opponents. You get to see the guys. You're playing poker. You're going golfing. You know, there's a whole community of different styled people out here, and each player just finds their own little niche of their friends, I guess.
Yeah, it's been cool. I've made a lot of friends, and you know, I've only lived out here a couple of years. Oh, that's
Michael. No, it's not right to Scott Tez Dobbins as Jake Purdy is going to come up to bat. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, what started out kind of wild first inning and starting to maybe slow down a little bit. Only scored one since the first, and Goot settling in here. His style's kind of good for this wind. If he can keep that 12-6 and slider down at the bottom of the zone, he'll be able to keep the lightning in the ballpark like that. That's a Goot special. It looks so good for so long, and then just falls off the table there. Goot blowing bubblegum bubbles as he's pitching. Wonder if that's legal.
A lot of spin, but Chen should have that one real easy. Out number 3, good inning for the ones as they're going to go into the top of the fourth, up 6-2. And, yeah, a little bit unfortunate that first big inning by the ones. Otherwise, man, this game would be real tight and the Lightning be, right on their heels.
I'm telling you, the last month or so, the ones have not been the ones. And the Lightning bailed them out and gave them some early mistakes to let them kind of – and I thought, oh, okay, maybe they'll kind of start maybe running away with it. But they're kind of starting to look like the team we've seen the last few weeks. You know, they've lost, I think it's 3 or 4 straight series in a row.
They just had such a hot start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're really good. It's hard to, like, keep up, where, like, the Cajuns, for example, like, kind of had a slow start. Now they're kind of getting hot. And the ones, the season's about ebbs and flows, And, and they're having their little lull right now, but they're probably just waiting for playoff time.
I think so, too. I think it's more of just kind of they're just riding a wave till playoffs right now.
It's kind of like, oh, wow, great play.
Purdy with a snag. And TikTok's asking, some different questions. They could get everything answered just coming over to Twitch to see the 5 or 6 different camera angles, see how actually big this field is. It's the largest wiffle ball field in the nation. You can see all the stats, hang out in the chat, and you get all the zoom-ins of when guys hit home runs or diving for plays or whatever. You don't get to see that from the TikTok phone. We just have it up there so people could just see something what we're doing. And then on the field, it says twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle.
Right. The TikTok is not your permanent spot to sit here and watch the Wiffle. It's just to give you that, oh, hey, what is this? I need more. Mm-hmm. Come on over to Twitch, and you'll be happy. I guarantee it.
Oh, Keefe with a nice slide piece right there.
Dude, Kiefer's got good stuff, man. I'm telling you. He's going to be really good if he gets his attendance up in this league and is able to be here for more games. He's going to be something special. And his shoe game is on point every week. He always got something crazy
Yeah.
on. He's playing in Vans today, high top Vans.
Good take by Dobbs right there.
Yeah, Kiefer's tough. It's never the same pitch. He throws different arm angles, different movement with all of his pitches. He doesn't let you get comfortable.
Woo!
Dobbins, his eyes got big on that. He thought that floater was coming down, and he wanted it, but
I mean, it wasn't that bad because I've seen him go yard doing exactly that. But if he was as tall as Chen, that would have been a good hit. Chen,
Yeah.
that might dump right there, and it does right center for a single with 2 outs as AK-40, or actually Goots, is going to be up to bat
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, AK. They've been ones have been changing their lineup around. It's been different leadoff hitters every week lately, and tonight it's AK.
.340 viewers over on Twitch, just getting started. Game number 1 of 3
Great
here at
players.
Hideaway Field in the beautiful Las Vegas. Wait till I get who's sky camming it?
James Perez.
Oh, James Perez. Maybe we
Number 4 overall pick in this year's draft.
Yeah, when that sun goes down, we'll get a nice little sunset view. It's going to be nice, man.
We played the Warbirds yesterday, and before the game, I was at 7-Eleven getting some drinks before the game. And
Yeah.
I was in my street clothes, and I seen Perez coming in his uniform, and the lady was wanting me to come up to the register, and I said, hold on, I got to stare this guy down. And I just stood there and stared him down as he came in, and he gave me a big hug. Then he let the whole 7-Eleven know that I was a famous wiffle ball player, and people were asking questions.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's funny. And then when I left, they go, is he really famous? And James was like, yeah, he's like a big-time wiffle ball player.
You are, man. If you play in PLW, you're a big-time wiffle ball player because I challenge any other wiffle ball players out there. Come on over like they always try to do,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't work out for them.
I have one of my buddies that I've made, one of my friends out here in Vegas that I golf with. He's been coming to our games like religiously now. He comes and watch, and he's like, I got to try out. And Roosh went back there and pitched with them a little bit, and he's hooked.
I mean, do you know how many Runnels-type people or Kiefer-type people that thought they had some game coming out here to Hideaway Field, and then they just crap the bed?
Trent, I told my buddies that I was going to wreck this league when I thought, because, in my neighborhood with the other kids and stuff, I used to hit the crap out of the ball. And then all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, these guys all got different pitch. It's not.
Talent out here.
Yeah, it's hard. I got humbled real quick.
Oh, Spencer
that's
Bauer. Barrick crushes that one dead center. 3-run shot.
Great swing by Barrick. Didn't try to do too much. Just drove it up the middle, got it up in the air. And that's a big one and might put this one out.
Oh, look, they got the 2 chains.
Oh.
Spencer 2 chains Barrick.
Oh, look at the pose.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
ready to go.
He's a stud.
He's really started to come. He had a couple weeks there where he put the ones on his back and said, "Here, follow me, boys. I'll get us the win." And good to see him get it going again.
Listen, I'm going to be the governor of Clutch City, and he'd be invited to live in my little world.
Yeah.
He comes in clutch. And Applezoller goes right center, or right field.
Single.
Long single right there. Applesauce putting a little bit of cinnamon out there as Austin Bird Bull.
Can Apple talk? I've never heard him say a word.
1-1 count. 9 2-1s. And that's going to go deep and far and long. And that's going to be a 2-run shot by Austin Bird Bull. And that dude just chugs along.
Are they back, Trench? I think they're back. The boys are the ones.
The boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
Man, 11-2. Full spank job by the ones. Clearing out that storm cell. And listen, though the Lightning are going to lose this game, they have basically all their innings with Purdy left.
Oh, yeah.
They still have, Kiefer to do some damage if he needs to. Just kind of needs a warm up.
Yeah, I want to see Kiefer get his pitches going back to the lower part of the zone. Reason he's gotten hit here in these last few at-bats is everything's been up, and they're just getting it up in the air, and it's going. He needs to get back to hitting the bottom part of the zone.
Uh-oh.
no.
I knew that off the release.
Too high in the zone.
And AK-47, and again, he put some of his protein nutritional powder in his drink.
I mean, it's his stuff.
It's AK-47's formula.
It's good to see the ones look like they're enjoying each other's company again. It hasn't looked like that in a few weeks, but they are.
Man, the whole team involved in that one. And man, if you're on TikTok, you have to come over to Twitch to see these guys rounding the bases. Get a load of Kirby Bucket on the mound right now. Zoom ins on that. I want to go down into the dungeon right now and thank the Merciel family for coming out here. Look at there's Sean and Hayden. They're running all the angles and switches and everything. And Hayden back there behind Sean, she's the medic. She's in the Army. She has like the Army duffel bag.
Wow.
I remember when I helped move them, that green duffel bag that you see in every movie that they come home and they drop it and they hug the wife or the kid or the dog. That's the duffel bag she had, man. She's real deal.
Wow. That's neat. Thank you for your service, Hayden. That's awesome.
There's also handcuffs next to the duffel bag. Does that have anything to do with the Army? Or
I don't know. Sean's been playing really well lately. I'll say that. Oh, man.
Oh, no handcuffs.
Oh, okay. False alarm.
They're those Funyuns.
Oh, Funyuns. Okay. Yeah, Sean Merciel seems like he's got a family-sized bag of Funyuns at the house. You know what I mean?
Listen, he's been carrying that Night Owls team on his back lately. Really playing well. Good play by
Dennis.
Purdy.
And Dennis O'Brien came in to
Oh,
get
she's
that
Air
final out.
Force.
Air Force.
Yeah. She's a medic for the Air Force. So what they
A lot of
do,
Air Force people out in this town.
anytime they have something going on in the air and they need somebody to resuscitate somebody or an IV drip, they fly her out there into the air and make the transition.
Wow. She's big time.
It's amazing.
Man, have you seen Top Gun yet?
I haven't. How was it? Good?
I mean, maybe the greatest movie I've ever seen.
The greatest movie you've ever seen.
Better than the original.
Better than the original.
I cried. I laughed. I was
cried?
Edge of my seat. Oh, yeah. When they did the flashback of...
Oh, Goose.
I lost it.
Oh, man.
Brought back too many memories, you know?
Oh, when they're in the ocean with the green coloring in the... Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then, you know... just...
Oh, man. You're really getting to me, man.
I got the goosebumps. Look at my
goosebumps.
Yeah, I got the goosebumps on my arm.
12-2.
It was so good, I almost went right back in line and bought another ticket. That's how good it was.
Yeah, don't tell us how it ends yet. I need to go see it.
Yeah, I'm not spoiled. It's still kind of open. No, it's what? Yeah, it's too early to spoil.
It's probably going to be real busy this weekend. Isn't it? Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be packed.
I always kind of look to see how a movie's doing, like with the box office, and if you got to like get your ticket a few hours in advance. You can't just say, I'm going to go see it. It's sold out.
You have to like use your phone and technology
like
for that.
Fandango and check it out.
Oh yeah, see that I'm already lost.
Yeah, nobody goes to the box office and gets a ticket anymore.
Really?
Yeah, you got to pick your
Because
seat.
I'll start doing that with the phone thing, and then the little allow Google to open your cookies, and then you got to download things, and then all of a sudden the trench is out.
You sound like a grandpa. I can't figure out his phone right now.
Here we go. Josh Towers hit a double up the middle last time he was up to bat.
Yeah, he smoked that thing up the middle.
57. His pipe, though.
And here we've got Austin Bull Bird in the game. Bird's been here all week on the container and on the sidelines watching all the games. He's a fixture here at Hideaway Field.
Yeah. Listen, if they don't score a run here, is the game over?
It is.
But Towers doing what he's doing, saying, I want to extend this game. I want to keep playing.
Towers 2 for 2 with two hot shots up the middle. I like his approach at the plate right now. He's not trying to pull it, just trying to slam it back up the middle. He looks locked in tonight. Yeah, 10 runs after 3 innings is a mercy, and we're here in the 4th, so Lightning need 1 to stay in it.
Yeah, a lot of people were inspired by Top Gun. People saying they got their license to fly. And like, right here, look.
I almost came with just a mustache tonight because
Yeah.
of the movie, but I didn't know how that would look.
A lot of people might have taken on like volleyball or wearing tight jeans as they play volleyball was probably in the scene
They
there.
play football in this year's
Oh, okay,
beach football.
yeah.
Walk by Kiefer, good at bat, showing good patience there. Gonna make Bird come to him.
You know what made Top Gun though?
Well,
That bald dude. He's like, you're gonna be flying dog crap out of Hong Kong if you make that move again.
oh yeah, he never gets in trouble. It's Maverick. He tests the limits in this one too.
Cap Nasty, thank you for the subscription with Prime.
Oh yeah,
We're dipping out at 341 viewers here on Twitch, having a good time. Game number 1, all ones right now, but they're threatening the Lightning with 2 runners on, no outs, trying to extend this game. If they do not score here in the bottom of the 4th, the game would be over after 10 runs rule.
Speaking of movies, Sashi Boba, Bird belongs in Dazed and Confused in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
God, Bruce swings hard. His back's feeling okay. 347 viewers, Trench.
Yeah, man. We're going to eclipse 500. TikTok's going to be all over this Twitch feed in a little bit when I rip into them about the choice that they're making tonight on Friday night, going with TikTok rather than Twitch.
How many people are over there right now?
Like 700. It jumps from like
Okay.
1,500, 2,500.
Wow. And that's going to be it for Bird.
The bases are loaded for the Lightning, no outs, and they're going to have to go to either AK. They're going to have to go to AK right here.
Ooh, AK, Bo Evans. This is going to be a good match. Hey, they can
Listen.
get back in it, dude, with a grand slam right
This
here.
is probably like the 4th or 5th time I've seen AK come in with the bases loaded, and every time he's come in, he's gotten out of the jam.
Ooh. So are you predicting he does? There's no outs.
He's the kind of guy that could do it, man.
Yeah, I just with his submarine style, he's kind of a real pitch to contact guy lately. He needs to keep that pitch down. I want to see him use more of his overhand stuff. I think it's good, and he's got sharp break down in the zone. I think he needs to utilize that a little bit more than just constantly the submarine thing.
The best song from the original Top Gun. Go over those real quick, Runs.
You've lost that love and feeling.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me.
Oh man,
You like that one?
Oh yeah, and then Danger Zone, Great Balls of Fire when Goose is on the piano playing with Maverick there. Take My Breath Away, beautiful scene.
yeah.
And then, the Top Gun anthem when the movie starts. That's
Oh
good.
man, with
gets me
that
pumped.
bell rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But I mean,
pumped up.
for me. That love and feeling, that scene in the bar. I've tried that move in a bar.
Listen, there's only one issue that I had with that movie is Bo Evans up to bat right now. I think the woman in it was too old for him.
Absolutely.
She was too old. And like other people were inspired to get their license, pilot license. And, oh no, look, is that going to go fair?
Foul ball.
Foul. And other people wanted to play volleyball. I actually went to school the next day and tried to make out with my teacher.
How'd that work?
I got expelled.
Oh wow.
She was a little older.
Yeah. You know, some people are into that though.
I was 8.
Yeah.
Bo Evans, 2-2.
Oh,
Good
wow.
pitch. AK barely misses right there. And this is an enormous pitch.
That's great. We've all had, everybody has the teacher that they.
Oh, he got bailed out right there. That was a ball 4, runner in, still no outs, and a walk on AK instead, staying alive.
Bo's shoulder his swing looks way more like his usual self than it has the last few weeks. He may be starting to feel better.
Listen, AK is looking for a fair ball of any sorts. It's hard to throw multiple strikes in this league.
Yeah, he needs to get a strikeout here. Good eye, Bo.
Loses him right there, and the Lightning score a run. And you can see AK with the frustration as Leathermack subscribes with Prime, as people do.
Yeah, that was a not very competitive pitch by AK. He usually is. That's the pitch he needed to throw on that full count. Would have been money. What a pitch. Tim Riley's had that luck a lot this year where he'll get a walk in front of him, and then, you want to be patient. Comes in and just the guy starts pumping strikes on him, gets behind the count.
AK's a little surprised that these guys are getting bat on ball here. Oof, comes in 60, a little too hot.
And you see AK changing his delivery, did the double pump on his leg kick there. Try to throw Tim off. Tim, good at bat here. Work the count back to a 2-2.
Oh, and he goes after Maximus right there, who looks like an Ewok from Star Wars.
Yeah. Tim not happy with some of the calls Max made and said, here, take this.
What a good pitch
Big.
by AK. And now they're just one grounder away from trying to turn 2.
Yeah, Anthony Michael, last at bat, flew out to left, just missed it from getting it out of here. He looked good in that at bat. He should be looking to get something up in the air, see if he can get one out of here and get Lightning back in this. Good. Wow.
I think I heard something.
I thought that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You got it. Also, I'm gonna be collecting some dues after this game.
AK and Harley going at it a little bit.
Oh, comes right back with another pitch. I thought I heard it hit the tink, but I'm not the umpire.
Yeah.
But we also are wearing a headset, and we
Right.
pick up pin dropping, so.
I get so nervous when the guys start going at each other. I'm like, oh no, is this the end?
I think
this the end of the broadcast?
Yeah, I think Harley has a good feel of the game. It's just when it gets a little too chippy, then
Yeah.
you got to kind of tone it down a little bit. Misses there. Now it's going to be is that a full count? And you don't want to lay a cookie into Anthony Michael because he'll make this a 12-7 game quick.
Absolutely. Oh, he just missed. Is that going to
Look
go?
at Dobbs.
Down. Oh,
What
my.
is happening there with the ones?
What is going on today? Dobbins does not do that ever.
Oh, no.
The Lightning are even stunned.
Listen, this really opens up the floodgates for the Lightning. It could be 12-8 now with a swing.
The WIFFLE gods are just here tonight. They're not leaving.
Yeah, man. I mean, they get into the hot cocoa, too.
It's Friday night for them as well, right? This has been a weird game. Whoa. Have Bo had those shoes on the whole time? Look at those.
I don't think we've seen him because if you didn't see those shoes before, he's the brightest human on the planet right
My
now.
eyes hurt. What is that?
I mean, where's he wearing those? In some kind of atmosphere that's like negative black?
I don't know. You know, I'm looking at the shoe wall. Yeah, these are the ones.
That would affect me as a batter.
These are the ones. Holy moly.
I think he's married, too. Like, how could his wife approve of that?
Maybe she bought them, and that's why he's wearing
and he
them.
feels bad. Got it.
Oh, somebody
He's like eating the burnt meatloaf.
just told me team colors. That's even bright for Lightning team colors.
I don't know what to say.
Towers has had 2 great at-bats, hammered the ball up the middle, Chin looking like he's sitting up the middle.
This inning should have been over a long time ago. And let
Yeah.
me tell you, when the ones do well and Dobbins will have like clips of, here's our 6 home runs from last week and here's Dobbs hitting a home run. Is he going to show the drops in the outfield to the rest of his friends on Facebook and friends on Instagram that he should have had some easy outs out there? Or is it always going to be smiley faces and rainbows of how good he think he is?
Trench, yeah. I've never posted my strikeouts on social media. That's not how it works. You got to post the highlights. Bat flips and highlights.
I get it. And Towers clears the bases. And listen, man.
Uh-oh.
This is what we've been expecting out of Towers for a long time. It comes in week 17. But, man, when his eyes are locked in like that, he clears it. And now the Lightning are in striking distance.
Not only is he 3 for 3, it's been 3 rockets
Yeah.
off his bat. He is locked in tonight. Wow, that lefty swing looks outstanding.
All of a sudden, there's point spread drama. The only thing that Lightning are going to have to worry about is if the one score 3.
Points. I mean, this game is not over.
Not even close to over.
Friday night, Lightning, they're always wild ones.
Listen, he's only a home run away from the cycle. Towers.
Wow.
Single, double, triple. And that was a bases loaded triple that cleared the bases.
Yeah, that was huge.
Kiefer, a lot of spin on this. Not going to be easy ball to play,
Nice
but
play, AK.
AK gets that one for the third out. The Ones do have a 5-run lead going into the top of the 5th.
There was 11 runs scored in that inning, Trench. That was a long one.
11, huh?
5 by the Lightning, 6 by the Ones.
Sheesh.
I'm excited to see Dennis O'Brien. He's going out to the mound right now for the Lightning. He's working on his game all the time. I know he's got a strike zone at his house. He's always working on it and just wants a shot. So I hope he pitches well here.
Yeah, this is going to be a big inning for the Lightning. I'm curious if O'Brien gets out of this one, and they'll say the Lightning go score 3. Do you reinsert Purdy for an inning to see if you could just shut them down and then go try to score 3?
That's tough. I mean, you'd be down 2 in your final at bat. And we know what the Lightning do in their final at bats. They tend to make it interesting.
If it was 12-10 and it's top of the 6th.
I mean, yeah, let's hold them because if the Ones get 3, you don't even get to bat.
Right.
So it's not like. So yeah, maybe you do that and you'd still have 7 innings left of Purdy for the rest of the night. That's an interesting thought. I'd be interested to see if that happens. What Chad does, because Chad's walked out, Kiefer walked out, right? Or was Kiefer just pulled?
I think Kiefer walked out.
Walked out. So, yeah, I mean, if you get to 12-10, that'd be interesting. I think maybe you do go Purdy.
Man, he's got to go through Chen first batter though, and I don't like that pitch, Cody.
No. He needs to get at least competitive. You know Chan's wanting to hit one out.
That's going to go. Maybe? No. Oh,
no.
Towers drops it out there, and that's how hard it is to catch a wiffle ball. But, man, if it hits your hands, you have to catch it, and immediately the wiffle ball gods wake up.
Yeah, Dennis did his job. He got the MVP, leading MVP candidate to fly out, stay in the yard. It's what I was talking to Chad Sparkle Phillips before the game. I said, if you keep Chen in the yard, and don't let those other guys kill you, I mean, you have a chance. And they've kept Chen in the yard, but the other guys have killed him in this. He did his job. That's tough.
Yeah, as a pitcher, it's
hard.
Like, ugh, man.
It's so hard to throw strikes, and it feels like you're out there on your own, and then those kind of plays happen. It's hard to. Dennis has got a good temperament, though. He needs to just move on and get a ground ball.
Good pitch by O'Brien right there.
Live down there, Dennis. Live down there, and you're going to get out of this inning.
Yeah, the big significance of that error, though, is because it was off of Ryan Chen, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a big dog hitter.
You see that?
Goots goes down right there. Good pitch by O'Brien.
That was a filthy little screwball that hit the bottom outside part of the zone. Nice.
Wait a minute. O'Brien, Friday Night Whiffs. Almost 400 viewers seeing who this dude is. But Spencer Barrick, last time he was up, dead nuts, center field, big time shot.
Yeah, and he looks locked in tonight. He's got home run on his mind, guarantee it. He gave us a wink before that swing. I think he thought he was going to take one to Chinatown for us.
Comes in hot.
Go back to that screwball, Dennis. You can throw that thing on the outside part of the plate like you did to Goo. You're going to get everybody out. There it is.
Oh, barely misses the outside part of the pan. Looks like it's going to be a 3-2 count right here. Big pitch.
Dennis wanted that one. You see him shaking his head.
And he does get Barrick swinging for out number 2.
Would have been a 1-2-3 inning for him, man. That's Come on, Dennis, finish it off, buddy.
Yeah.
Give your team a chance.
Got to get out of this inning. Got to get Tyler out right here. It's going to be a tough play for Riley, but he does back up
Nice.
and grabs it. And what was a 1-2-3 inning, basically, the Lightning pull off. They're going to have to go score some 3 or 4 runs right here, and then you decide, actually, O'Brien pitched well right there. I'd probably see him again in the 6th inning.
Yeah, he looked good. And the next 3 up for them will be Bull, AK, and Dobbins, who haven't seen him yet. Let him attack him if you can get some runs here.
As AK-47 on the mound once again. He is 6 outs away from giving his team a 1-0 lead in this 3-game series on a Friday night here at Hideaway Field. I'm Trent Pacone, hanging out with my main man, Cody Runnels. How's your face, man?
It's good. Recovered well. As long as my eyes, I can't. That's the only good thing about my face is my eyes. If I lose those in a wiffle ball accident,
And then you can't play wiffle?
can't play wiffle.
If wiffle hurt your wiffle career. Bruce to the left side. Goots goes down old man style.
Bruce just looks in pain, man. Normally he's chirping and talking to his guys. He just
And you could see that the dugout must have chatted with each other. Not one person went up to Bruce and was like, good hit, and
he probably said, "Hey
tapped his
guys,
back.
appreciate it, but you touch me there again, I'm going to break you in half."
Yeah.
Bo Evans, he walked last time with the bases loaded to get an RBI there, looking to try to drive Bruce in with an extra base hit here. That was a floater. I bet Bo wants that back. Good eye by Bo, laying off that 45 on the inner half. Damn.
Left side, they're going to try to turn 2 right here. Chen's going to have to make a throw, and he does, and it looks like it's in time. Double play recorded for the ones. And
That's
listen, I love Bo Evans. I do, and he is a monster when he's 100% healthy. He puts up over 300, bats over 300, has lots of power. He's not healthy, though. You could see it in his release.
Yeah, I thought he was looking better earlier, but it's just there's not that explosion on the swing that isn't there. Maybe it's like he can swing, but it's not.
Yeah, he doesn't have that explosiveness that we've seen in the past.
Because before he got hurt, they had that fast pitch tryout, and Tom Gannon told me. I asked Tom who's the most surprising player.
AK throws a 94-mile-an-hour ball.
Wow, and he said Bo Evans. I could not get Bo Evans out. He was hitting all my stuff, so he has a fast bat when he's healthy. AK wants to feel like he's in the bigs and he wants to be able to point at an umpire and get a save for out call on the check swing. Tim Riley.
Riley, left side. Dobbins snacks. One-handed. He makes those play, but can't make a routine out. And he immediately redeems himself.
That's wiffle ball.
Wow, what a play. Watch this instant replay. Too bad if you're on TikTok, you don't get to see it, so make sure you come on over to Twitch. Look at this play, Cody.
Yep.
Running to his
Wow,
right.
what a
Goes
play.
Statue of Liberty on the run. Great catch. Scottez Dobbins.
He didn't have to think about it. He was just reacting and going for it. And
Are we going to see that play on his little highlight clip?
Absolutely.
Come on, Dobbins. Be a man and show your drop to the world.
That'll be on Instagram at 10:45
Show your drop
tonight.
to the world. Be a man, Dobbins. I'm calling him out right now.
Top of the 6th here. 1's 12, Lightning 7. Dennis O'Brien back on the bump.
I'm going to turn my hat around for that one.
Wow. My coach all day Lede says that'll be on his Facebook for
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
For sure.
He probably is a fan of the Celtics or the Warriors as well.
Oh,
Dobbins.
Well, in the 80s, he was probably a Laker fan. 90s, a
Yeah.
Bulls fan.
Yeah.
2000s, a Laker fan again.
Yep.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Bird taking ball 1 from O'Brien. I really like O'Brien's screwball. I know he's trying to mix it up, but that screwball is nasty. Look at that.
Oh,
That's nasty, dude.
he even thought it was nasty. I mean, he doesn't get up there that much, so this is a good feeling
Man.
for OB up there.
He's loving this.
What is that?
Is that J-Dub? That's your boy J-Dub
He's
ripping
doing-
donuts in the church?
With his garden glove hanging out the window?
Oh, he's in the chat, so if he's chatting and driving like that right now, I'm worried for him.
Austin to the left side. Purdy with an easy play.
Nice play, Jay.
Out number 1. It's Friday night whiffs, man. We're seeing it all.
There's like Fast and the Furious going on behind us. It's great.
PLW, Fast and Furious.
We do it all here. It's Friday night, dude.
I love it.
I'm not going to be shocked by anything that happens tonight. The way this night's going, Lightning are scoring 6 on the bottom of the 6 to walk them off.
A lot of our viewers are probably not old enough, but do you remember when the Fan Man dropped in on that Tyson fight or whatever?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's something like that might happen.
Yeah.
Little parachute dude might drop in as AK. This is going to be a tough play. 4 towers on the run right there.
And then he makes that one.
Man, those are not easy plays when you're shading over like 30 or 40 feet on titanical moonshots like that.
Yeah. The tough ones are getting made. The routine ones are questionable. J-Dub says he's multitasking, driving like that. And
we used to play 6 games a night, right?
Yeah.
Was it last season or 2 seasons ago, whatever it was. So we'd have a 3-game set from 5 to 8, then 8 to 11 sometimes, whatever.
it's a long night.
And J-Dub would leave
Oh, God.
at like 11 o'clock with his drag racing engine that he has in his what does he have, like a
He has
a
like
GT
a Hellcat
or-
Charger or something like that.
yeah, and people are trying to sleep. My house plants, they're fast asleep by then.
Yeah. Rattling the windows in the neighborhood.
Oh man,
Gotta wonder about a guy like that.
Dobbins with a walk right there.
J-Dub's my guy. Me and J-Dub might be becoming roommates here soon. We might be getting a place.
Really?
Yeah. PLW
I love it, man.
PLW bringing us together. My guy, man. Me, him, Eder, Roosh Brothers, we all hang out all the time.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. It's been cool.
J-Dub's a nice dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Roosh is nice guys. A lot of spin. That's gonna be real tough.
Oh man, that was weird.
It's getting weird out here. Oh yeah, see Jay Will. He knew it. I used to come out there, dude, storming the parking lot. Because we're kind of like near a church, and the little pastor guy who lives in the little bell tower, he'd come out in the middle of the night, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I got to explain to basically God that I have somebody in the league that has a souped-up engine that likes to do donuts in our parking lot at midnight.
Yeah. God. You come out in your slippers and baseball bat.
Goot, gone.
That's ball game.
Goot, be gone.
That is
Game
ball
over.
Yeah, we know, AK. We know.
And there it is. A shot to end it 15-7. The Ones take a very long game number 1.
Yeah, I'm not even doing the book anymore. It's too crazy. It's too wild. I'm just gonna enjoy Friday night whiffs. And
Yeah, let's just enjoy the whiffs that we got going on. Look at Spencer Barrick. He's flexing. And what's Bird doing? He's definitely not flexing.
No, he's pumping on. Oh no, it's a straw. I thought he was pumping on a heater on the field. Jim Whelan. Oh wow.
Before you get your wiffle ball point bets in for game number 2, we're going to get the starting pitchers. I don't want to see any bets until those starting pitchers come, and we'll have them in about 20 seconds. So you went down there. You got a little bit of recon, at least on half the side. What do we got?
We got Ryan Chin for the Ones, and I got my buddy Josh Atkinson going to find out for me on the Lightning. I'm sure. Who knows if Chad even knows who's going yet? Let's go Purdy and Chin. Come on. I know that's what the chat wants.
Go.
Huh, Harley? Are we getting Purdy and Chin? That's what we need. I want to see Purdy versus Chin. Play some Thunderstruck and let's go.
Yeah, we need some backup music right now.
Yeah. No. Sparkles did.
James Perez. Give me a little of that sunset action. Look at this.
This is
On demand.
This is going to be majestic.
Look at this. The sun going down in Las Vegas, Nevada, here from Hideaway Field, coming from our Skycam operator, James Perez, the rookie for the... Oh, look at that shot, man. Beautiful.
I got good news.
What?
It's Purdy versus Chen.
Purdy, Chen, game 2. A beautiful sunset here, Hideaway Field. We're doing it. I want to thank all of our stream team, our umpires tonight. I think we got who? Maximus right there on third. Chris Coleman, I think, is on first. We got Harley.
Harley right next to us.
Right next to us, working the timer. Cody Runnels, me up top, and then in the dungeon, the Merseals, working that dungeon, making sure you get all the angles, all the graphics, all the scores and runners on bases and whatnot.
And we got a first-time Skycam operator with James, and then a first-time umpire with Chris Coleman. I don't think he's on. Maybe
It's good.
Yeah,
Both
it's cool.
rookies as well.
Guys I've talked to, and they see I'm here. When we've talked a little bit, I'm like, hey, it's fun, man. Get down here. You get to hang out with the guys, get to know people a little, on a different level, and don't have to worry about playing. It's fun, man.
I don't know the spread, but if I was going to make a spread, it'd probably be the ones minus 1.5.
It looks like it's ones minus 2.5.
2.5.
So you're pretty
Okay.
close there. I
Listen
think
to that
I'd be,
wind.
I think I'd be firing at the Lightning
I'd-
with the
I'd
way
go-
Jake's been pitching lately.
I'd go Lightning too. Jake is the kind of guy. The only reason I go Lightning here is because Jake is the kind of guy that it could be 3-0 Lightning or 3-1.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
oh, yeah.
He could complete a game, hold a team, the best of the best. He could hold any one of these teams down to 1 run or no runs.
Right.
So that would be the only reason I'd go and take the value there. But on the other side, the Lightning lack a little bit of power like the ones do. And if the Lightning do falter at all, their backup pitchers not as good as the ones. So once it goes from Purdy, the drop-off is pretty significant once you go into Kiefer and who else do you have? Chad, basically. So, but the ones could go from Chen to AK to Goots to whoever else they
Austin,
got. To
Bird.
Bird as well. So they're a little bit deeper there. I would just if the points remain the same and the odds are good, I'd take the Lightning.
Yeah, I think that's where your value is. And right now we got it 81,000 on the ones.
Right, so it's pretty.
65.
It's pretty even right now.
I like Lightning plus 2.5. Just Jake's been last month probably the best pitcher one of the best pitchers in PLW for
Man,
sure.
he's so just
And
nasty.
I think if I had to predict this game, I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a lower scoring game. First
Okay.
pitcher that walks out will lose this. So
Look
who can go longer at a chin or?
On TikTok, it's somebody's birthday. If they come to Twitch, I am sure of it. Somebody would gift him a subscription.
You can, yeah. We'll wish. I'm willing to say we'll wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
You will get a gifted subscription.
yeah.
And you are going to see one of the best pitching matchups of the season with Ryan Chen versus Jake Purdy.
No lies right there. That's all facts right there, Runnels.
Yeah.
Love it that. Sharuku coming in. First time chat on Twitch. Everybody say what up.
What's up, Sharuku?
Let's go. And a lot of people are saying the Chen factor. But another factor is AK-47. Look at that work by James Perez. First time on Skycam.
Doing
12
great.
feet in the air. And we have a whole... Oh, that's gonna drop right there for an immediate single by AK.
AK did not care about any of my pitching. Excited for the pitching matchups. He said, I'll show you a pitcher's doing base hit up the middle right away.
And there's Alicia Goot.
That's Goot's wife?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you know the story between those two.
I sure do not.
Last year, Goots was having a little rough period of hitting the ball.
Uh-huh.
And he wasn't allowed to sleep in his own bed
Whoa.
until his numbers went up. It went from couch to the couch in the garage, back to the couch, microwavable meals in dog bowls. And then he started doing good. He started getting oven-baked goods, frying pan. Then it went to the microwave, and he got full-blown meals after that and was able to sleep in his own bed.
Alicia runs a tight ship.
Yeah, dude.
In
And
the Gutierrez household.
it,
Wow.
it worked, and that's going to be a walk by Purdy early.
God, he'll never slump like that again, I'm sure. God,
Look, and Alicia's
not
agreeing. Look, couch was his friend.
wow.
that's how you develop players. Sure, we had the Taco League. Sure, we have coaches and hitting coaches and pitching coaches. But if you want to really develop your game, you get yourself a nice partner.
Some tough love.
Some tough love. And sleep on the couch for a month and see if you're not going to come out here and practice a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. 54? Are you kidding me, Trench? That looks 65.
I told you.
I heard Chen say, wow.
He's got the best 54 in the game.
Man.
And the reason why it works so well is that 54 feels like 58, 59. And now that 56 feels less than 56, so
Yeah.
it feels like a 54. The way, oh my God,
54.
what did I tell you?
you
The
kidding me?
nastiest 54 in the game.
That had movement, too.
Where's the emoji for 54? He should change his
Wow.
number to 54.
Yeah.
I need
shit.
something that has to do with 54. Bang,
Oh my God. Here he
55,
goes.
just dealing.
He's got to walk early, but he's the kind of guy. I know you mention it with guys sometimes. He's the kind of guy that he could still stay in the game a long time.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to get that walk out. I've talked to Gannon before, and sometimes that walk actually improves your game because it's going to make you pitch even better.
I wish that worked for me. It does
Yeah, me
not.
too.
I usually walk and then walk the next guy.
Done. 2 outs.
Holy, okay. This is the Purdy. I was the first 2 batters I got nervous, and now he's back.
I got to admit, man, he'd probably be in my starting rotation. If I had like a 3-man rotation, I think Purdy's making it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Purdy's top 5, probably top 3 in this league.
Top 5. I mean, you still got the Rooshes, the Chens, the Gannons,
Santawan.
Santiwans. You got Mayos out there. They're all nasty.
Mayo, man, I faced him. He is so tough.
But as far as a pitcher that could like make you not swing and look sometimes, Purdy's like right up there.
I feel like with Purdy, because of the
Oh, good. Oh, what a
great
play. Man,
Great play, Kiefer.
that was a humongous play. Saves a run.
Purdy needed that. That was awesome.
Watch this instant replay if we have it.
All hands, man. That was nice.
Oh, barely got it towards the end, but man, he really saved that
Yeah.
one. As
That
we were
was
looking
nice.
at the bottom of the first, no damage done. Early Purdy walk shouldn't mean a thing as big man Chen is going to get on the mound as well. And listen, same thing. The best of the best
Yep.
sometimes have a rough go at it facing this guy, and he has all sorts of stuff. He's got a nasty screwball. His release point, he has a nasty 12-6 that comes from top to bottom.
Yeah, he's like 6'6", right? So everything just comes on that downward plane. So it's hard to judge if is he spiking this or is it going to hit the bottom part of the zone. And then when he throws a 12-6 up high, you're like, there's no way that's coming down. It'll come and hit the top part. He's a tough matchup.
Yeah, there's a 12-6 out there that I think it's the nastiest, and it comes out of the Warbirds, and it's Peter Maccabee. He has a nasty one that goes way high and drops low. Gannon has one too, but not as nasty.
Maccabee got me on one time. I was batting left-handed. I swear it was going behind my head.
I know.
And I backed up, and it came back and hit the top inside corner. And I said to him, "What was that?" And he just kind of shrugged his shoulder.
They just do it and do it till the job gets done. And here we go.
Ouch! My own coach, says Kiefer's the best shortstop in the league. Does he know I'm his shortstop? That hurts. You traded him for me.
Leday's savage, dude.
Tough love.
Listen.
Oh man, we went to dinner. Those guys, I'm usually the one like dishing the jokes in my group of friends. Those guys just give it to me, man. They just bag on me the whole time. No, they don't sugarcoat nothing. Sashi, Leday, the Rooshes.
Right back to Chen. Should be an easy play, though.
Nice play. No, Kiefer's a stud, dude. He's 6'3", 6'4", super athletic. He's already shown he's gonna when he figures out the pitching, he's got good stuff. He's got all kinds of power, and he's good at shortstop, man.
Look, Leday is saying this is why he doesn't get invited to team outings.
I mean, I even went to a card show with him. And
man.
Just threw me
You
out.
thought you were buddy.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't order any more Cajun jerseys. I could be in a new different jersey next year.
It's going to be a tough play.
He touched that fair.
Good play by Chen.
I can't do anything for you, Bruce.
And then I saw Leday and Will Morris kind of hanging out in the dugout, laughing it up and chatting it up.
Oh, he loves Will. He'll not say a bad word about Will. Will's
his guy.
wrong. He's the firstborn.
That's all he ever says. Will's my guy.
Yeah, Will's my guy. Will's Will is untouchable. We just let him stay out of his way.
1-1 count here to Towers, who's been putting together a real good series. Oof. That's that 12-6 ball we're talking about
That's a
from
good
Chen.
pitch, man. I like they moved Towers up in the order after his 3-for-3 performance in game 1.
Oh, man. Coming to the side like that.
It's 52, but yeah, it was definitely out of the zone.
Yeah, Tavano's probably right. The Cajuns, I think, are going to stick together. For the most part, their core looks like they're pretty set. And you guys have a good core, man. You're really making a push. You got a sweep last night. It looks like you're going to need probably a sweep going into that final, maybe 2 for sure.
We're going to know, because you play Monday, so we'll have a good idea of exactly what we need to do by the time we play Tuesday. But I think 30, yes, 30 is the match. You get to 30, you're in, right? I mean, 30 wins. And the ones have 30 now after that. I think
and probably are going to lock up that. If they win another game, I think they lock up that 2 seed. I'm pretty sure. Because they'd be 3 games ahead of us, and they own the tiebreaker as well. Even if we went and swept them.
They still would need to get to 32. If they get to because if you could sweep and have 32, they'd be at 31 wins. So.
Look at 313,000 wiffle ball points on the ones, minus 2.5. If I'm in the Lightning, I got to take those odds and just maybe throw a feeler bet out there.
I'm telling you right now, if my phone wasn't being used for TikTok, I'd be hammering the Lightning with 2.5 runs and Purdy on the mound.
Runnels.
What?
Tavano saying the Cajuns just need one more key player and they're a championship contender. Do you agree with that?
No, we're championship contenders right now.
You heard it first, right up here with Runnels as Purdy dishing a 53-mile-an-hour ball.
Tell me,
Bird 0-2.
Pitching and defense wins championships. Is there a better 3 starting pitchers in this league than Ryan Roosh, Will Morris, and Andrew Ledet? And our secret weapon, Nate Roosh.
Yeah, Nate Roosh is in there too. You do have a good 4 spot.
In a 3-game series where you're just firing whoever's hot.
Good play by Purdy right there. A lot of people are going to comment in the chat, I'm sure, about the teams that they like.
And you know what? And now that you got me going, we've been kind of getting, we've been not getting love and kind of like, that's gone.
I don't know. Towers right there. Oh, my God. Makes a play at it, but AK-47, his second of the night as Beach Guy subscribes with Prime. What's that?
Do we do this again?
No.
AK looking good, man. I love when good hitters like him with the hands like that going up the middle. They're gonna have a successful night with that approach.
Yeah, solo shot. Those happen. No big deal. Purdy could shake that off. No problem. 54. Every time, dude.
Every time it's like shocking every time, but he does it. He'll do it 50 times tonight. 55. But yeah, I was kind of saying, like, we got the best hitter in the league, Ledet.
Yeah.
We got Cy Young candidate, MVP candidate, Ryan Roosh.
Yeah.
We got the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And we got all kinds of depth. I like our team in a 3-game series.
Yeah, you guys are dangerous, man.
We got to get there.
Every team in the playoffs, or that's just on the outside looking in, they're all
Purdy's
dangerous.
done.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. That didn't last long.
That's not good look for the Lightning right now.
What was that?
And it's going to, I think Chad's going to come out there.
Ah, man.
What
is this?
That's Sparkles in 1972, and this is Sparkles in 2022. He's losing his hair early.
That can't be real.
It is.
That can't be real.
And they didn't even have color back then. Look, his jacket's black and white. And they finally did that Dolby mixture of color.
I'm crying. Oh, my God. What the heck is that? That has to be a Tim Riley special. I mean, what is that? Oh, my God.
And listen.
50 years ago.
I think that's when he graduated 6th grade.
Oh, that was his 6th grade picture?
Yeah. He never went past that.
I'm crying. Oh my God! What the heck was that? This is a weird night. Holy Frank Sinatra! Somebody- Jeez. What was that?
Listen, he
Oh
found the
my
Fountain Youth
God.
and walked right past it.
Oh my God! Holy smokes! That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in this league.
Right. That's in the trenches type stuff, Reynolds. That's what we talk
Trent, I'm done. I might need to take a walk. That was the
telling
funniest
you.
thing I've ever seen. That caught me off guard. I'm done for an inning. Oh my God. Oh, I'm trying to compose myself. Sorry.
Almost
Oh my God.
400 viewers, Ryan Chen, looking at a 1-1
Here we go.
pitch.
Come on, Sparkles.
Me and Riley were dealing with that about 2 weeks ago, waiting for this game to pop that one off.
Oh my God, that was so good. If you had In the Trenches up and running, you would have just won the daytime Emmy
Oh my God.
with that single-handedly.
Yeah, Riley's the guy, man. Me and him spin off so many different
That's
ideas.
got to be your executive producer. You're the host.
He's the
main
best.
creator, main writer. Oh my God! When he did a picture of me, Bruce, and Lede at the card show, and he made us all look like we were a little kid. Oh
He's
my
good.
God, he is unbelievable with that thing.
2-2 count. Sparkles versus Chen. Oh no!
Great
Good
pitch.
reach out though by Chen to move
Yeah.
Dobbins to 2, and Chad can't believe that he reached out there and poked that one into left field, and now 2 outs, 2 runners on, as Adrian Gutierrez with his wife watching.
I know he's going to be the first to tell you, but that was a really good pitch. He had Chin out on his front foot, but Chin just threw his hand out there and got a piece of it. But that was a great pitch by Chad, especially on a 2-2 count. First time chatter? Who's that? John? I can't say that. Welcome, though. The walk rule is if a pitcher walks 2 batters at any time in a game, they're out for that game. They can't come back in other games. But 2 in that game, you got to get pulled. Right, Trench?
I wasn't concentrating.
I lose you? I was just saying, if you walk 2 times in a game, you're out.
Yeah, you're done.
Pitching.
I mean, you could come back in another game, but for that game, you're pulled. So that's why having a 4 pitching rotation is real crucial. A lot of these teams, not a lot, but there's a couple teams, vying for playoff spots that have like 2 good and then like a tier 2 third. You got to have like 3 really good and then some tier 2s in there.
I could see. 'Cause I'm a big thing. I think the pitching's huge. I mean, look, we're seeing it right now. Guys are walking out, and you're just kind of looking around. The 2 teams that have the most pitching that are playoff contention, I think, are Cajuns and the Legends.
So do I, and I'm not just saying that because I'm on their team, but if you look at the Cajuns' rotation, if you look
Oh,
at...
my God. You
there
can't
he
do
is
this
at
to
one
me.
again.
You cannot do this to me
Oh,
again.
my God.
I can't even look at it. Oh,
Could you imagine you're like some high school sweetheart person and this guy comes up to you and
Class
wants
of
to bring you to the
72.
dance?
yeah.
Oh, my God. Mom's spaghetti all over the place.
Old man's coming to the front door with a shotgun for sure if that gentleman walks up to take his daughter to prom.
Man,
Wow.
that's a rough... You can't unsee things like that, Runnels.
I'll never look at him the same. That was unbelievable.
TikTok, get on over to Twitch right now. You got to see the stuff that we put up on the graphics and in the Twitch chat. See all the instant replays and zoom ins and Runnels losing his mind over here in the commentating booth. It's easy. Switch over twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. Download the app. It takes 2 seconds. Real easy to do. And then type in Premier League Wiffle. And we'll see you over here. Make sure if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. Make sure it's Premier League Wiffle on Twitch. How could you not? Dude, Spencer Barrick just gave me the...
Again?
He just gave me the...
Last time he did that, he went yard.
Oh, but he takes 54 outside.
That was a great pitch. Chad, more shenanigans from this series. Chad walked, and then they were making a pitching change. That was only his first walk. So he's back in the game.
1-2. If I'm Chad, I got to throw that outside riser. There it is.
That's
But
a great
he
pitch.
doesn't get inside enough on it. And it's going to be 2-2.
When he gets guys chasing that, that's when he's successful because it looks so
He's got
good
to
for so
slow.
long.
He's got to slow it down and
Yeah.
put more curve on it, though.
Well, and he did that against Chen, but Chen got it, and he's probably a little gun shy, but he's got to tell himself that was a great pitch, and that's he's successful when he does that. That was a rare thing, Chen
go.
getting it like that. Gone.
Does it have enough?
Yeah, that's
it. Does Grand Slam. Spencer
Barrett.
Barrick, and he gave us that look.
Oh my!
And an enormous bat flip
Oh,
all over
my.
Chad. It almost landed on his head.
Oh man, Sparkles.
Spencer Barrick.
Oh, he's doing.
Oh
Tanaka.
no! I think he was juggling a couple Chads down there.
He called. Spencer gave you the look, and he
Yeah.
came through.
He gave that list. Listen,
Yeah, we saw.
we
That a
know.
boy.
Spencer's my boy. We chat a lot throughout the week, man, and he's becoming a good dude, good friend. And when he gives you that look of like it's go time, oh man.
If I could only warn that kid back in 1972.
What,
to not
now listen,
hang
what
that
would you
to-
say to Sparkles in 1972 if you could talk to him today, or like talk to him what you know now? What could you give Sparkles of 72 any advice?
Enjoy your golden years. It's not getting better. It's not getting much better. Don't hang.
Listen,
don't hang curveballs over
Yeah,
the plate. To
there's going to be a
Spencer Barrick
3-2
would be
count.
something.
You're going to face a dude named Spencer. You might want to change up your pitching selection. That's what I
Yeah.
tell him right now. So they wouldn't be down 5-0 top 2. And now if you have the ones, they're covering that bet, and it is looking good. Purdy, their main dude, is out. Chad, he's probably not coming back. Did Kiefer walk out?
Kiefer hasn't even been in this game.
Oh, he
yet.
hasn't?
It was. It went Purdy to Sparkles, and now we're back to O'Brien here in Game 2. It's only the second inning. Lightning are on their third pitcher. This is not. The Lightning are not built to slug it out with teams. They need good pitching from their guys and try to scrap runs together, keep the games close. And this is not the start they needed.
Yeah, I mean, they ran into this problem last time. Then they settled down, then, gave up some more runs. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I like Sparkles in that situation coming on the mound right there. He's a contact hitter. And if you haven't had Kiefer in the game yet, I think you have to throw Kiefer in the game because he's a little bit more of a player that might get a bunch of more swings and misses.
And Kiefer, he got hit there at the end of his his
Okay.
playoff. But
Everybody
listen,
gets hit.
it was a one-run game, right? And again, the Lightning are just they're playing to stay out of relegation and figure out what you got for next year. I, in that moment, in a bases-loaded situation, need to know, is Kiefer, is Dennis O'Brien, is Towers, these guys that I have that I'm going to have on my team next year, can they get out of jams like that?
Yeah.
Or even can they learn? Chad's been in this league since the beginning.
Right.
We know Chad has good nights and he has bad nights. If he has a bad night, I'm not going to change my thoughts on Chad. If Chad has a good night, I'm not going to say, oh, he's all of a sudden found it. We need to find what these other guys can do, if that makes sense.
Listen, Chad's had his foot almost in the PLW grave since 1972. Kiefer is an up-and-coming star in this league. Like you said, get him in the game, do something about it. Chen, real easy play right there.
Let them learn in the heat of a game right now why it's not next season and you're trying to have a good year. Right now the season is where it is. So I want to see Kiefer, I want to see Dennis, I want to see Towers pitch in those situations. Even like Bruce wants to pitch all the time. Let him get. We're not getting any new information on the Lightning by seeing Chad get in these situations right now.
Well, you're getting the same information, and that's an 89-mile-an-hour fastball, a little
That's
too
fast.
hot.
That's 34 miles an hour over the limit here.
Ooh. Good layoff by Anthony Michael right there. Very easy to swing on that one.
Only in wiffle ball can you get an 89 and then a 45 mile an hour difference. Oh, that
Gets him
was
swinging right there. Out of his shoes. Out. Number 2.
Method to Chin's madness. Throws the 89 hot and then goes under 45 miles an hour the next two pitches.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You don't like it when they go.
Yeah, I don't want to, because I could go off on a rant.
I
I'm
know.
in a good headspace right
let's
now.
stay there. Let's stay there. Stay with me.
0-2 count.
Woosah,
Purdy.
Woosah.
Oh man.
37.
Okay, I'm just gonna brush on it for a second.
Okay.
And here's why. The reason why I do not like that play is because you're not a batter all of a sudden, you're a defender. So when you see somebody throw a 90-mile-an-hour ball, obviously you're not going to swing because it's almost impossible to hit it from that distance. if that ball comes up into you, you're a defender. So now you're worried about having to defend yourself if he does do that again and misses the strike zone and hits you in the face. So I feel like it's an unfair advantage for the pitcher to be able to do that because you're a defender rather than a batter. You know what I'm saying? It's not a real pitch. Even though it's 90, it's like 120 from that distance. You know what I'm saying? As far as reaction time. So for me, I feel like it's an unfair advantage. And then you could go back to the 47 when you were just on defense trying to protect, your body, basically.
Right. Well, let me ask you this: what would be your fix? What would your max be?
Probably 70. I think
nothing over 70.
I think nothing over 70.
Okay, so I throw 72. What happens? Walk? You're automatically on first?
Yeah. I think how many balls do you swing at that are over 65?
I have a couple times.
Couple times, maybe. But also the reason is this. A lot of people throw balls into this commentating booth or foul tips and it hits you in the face, hits you in the eye.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Right, and it hasn't happened yet, and it's going to be one of those things. If it does happen, we're going to go, why were we?
It's
right.
the car
You're right
wreck that happens when a four-way stop should have been there years ago.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for the wreck to happen, and it's all fun and games until somebody can't defend themselves and get a wiffle ball in the eyeball.
Until a week or two ago, I kind of would have been more against you on this, but I seen two guys get hit in the eye this week by the ball.
J-Dub.
It dropped them.
Look at J-Dub. He took a little foul tip from his bat to his eye. What a play by Kiefer.
Did that get there? Did that get there? Oh, man, Kiefer. And dang, just short. Oh, yeah, just short. What an effort by Kiefer. You're right, Lede. You're right, Lede.
I'm done.
No, it's good, yeah, because when I was thinking about it, is the ball spinning, if the hole got and caught,
anything could happen, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And I hear a lot of people, it's a wiffle ball, it's a
Right.
plastic wiffle ball. That's only because it hasn't happened yet.
Right, you're right. That's I was, as you were going, I was like, I'm not going to agree with this, but kind of I get it.
Oh, my God.
Holy crap.
Oh, man, AK destroyed that. And I know he put a couple extra scoops of his AK-47 powder in that one.
That was demolished. That cleared that tree, way past that tree. That has to be over 200 feet, right? Another length of the field easy past. We need to move the fences back, Trench. This is crazy. I'm just kidding.
That's going to be in the works. We want all the numbers to be triple digits out there.
I think, yeah, and it'll look cooler, and I think it would bring in some cool plays in the defense. You'd get more diving plays. And stuff.
Of course. Make the field just a tiny, tiny bit bigger, and the big dogs have to hit it. Listen, the ones that barely get out, that's kind of like misses for some of these big bats. When the real big bats hit it kind of like that, like a $125, $130, even a $115 clears that 103 easy.
Yeah. What numbers would you like to see? What would be like your perfect dimension of a field?
I walked it out there before. I wanted to see what 101 looked like, add 10 feet to the right field, and I like it. I think adding 10 to each number kind of makes it, or maybe
10 to each number.
Yeah, maybe you can make it a little different, but maybe you keep the poles a little close. Maybe those stay the same, but right center is a little deeper. Maybe it doesn't have to be the same field pattern.
Yeah.
But 113 deep in center. If you have a Josh Atkinson or Towers out there, you got to hit it 120, 125 when their wingspan and the jump comes in.
Yeah.
So a deep center ball's has to go pretty far.
That'd be cool. I'd be game for that.
It's 125 to center. That'd be nice.
The only time it would stink is wind blowing in. You would just get nothing.
Right.
But that's, I guess, that's anyways.
Dobbs going after Riley right there. And like you were saying, what it does is really opens up the field, and you're going to see the defenders make even sicker plays.
Yeah, and you might even see more 3 outfielder sets, too.
Yeah.
And open up the infield a little bit more. Ooh, new poll. I like that. Let's do that.
7-0 as we're just chatting away the ones.
Oh, man, that would have been...
How does he do that?
Well, he's got really fast hands. He's about 6'6", and he swings like he's mad at the ball.
He just turns on it so fast. Right, that's going to drop.
Go
Chad
get it,
on
Chad. Right side single.
It's going to move Dobbs to third, and the ones are all over the Lightning right now.
Yeah, the ones are kind of starting to get back into their groove. Look like the team they did about a month ago. They're hammering the ball. Each guy on the team is taking their turn at going yard, and
Oh, and that hit the wall. That's going to be a triple, I think.
Triple.
Yeah, that hit the fence. That's going to be a triple for Goots. You know, right now they are just teeing off on all of the Lightning pitchers.
Yeah, I hate seeing it from my old guys, man. They just seem flat right now. Just having a tough night. Goot. That was a rip by Goot.
Here's Barrick. He hit a grand slam last time he was at the bat.
Did he wink at you this time?
No.
So he's probably going to get out.
Yeah, probably. He's really reaching for that one. Count's going to be 1-2. Top of the third, 9-0 Lightning. This is kind of what we were afraid of. That's going to go fair. Is Purdy going to have enough time?
Yeah.
And he does. And Barrick with a roller.
He didn't give you the nod, dude. That's why.
Tyler Applezoller up to bat right now.
Ooh. Got Apple to chase twice there. There you go, 2 outs. See if Towers can leave Goot stranded on third. Austin Bull Bird up.
Last time he was up to bat, home run.
Seems like you're saying that a lot, Trent.
Yeah, Chief Keef, easy play. Has to hit the backstop and does, but the ones take advantage.
There's my coach's favorite player in the league, Kiefer McClendon, shortstop.
He's not even on your team.
It's Leday's favorite guy. Heard him say it. Yeah, Tavano. Guys in the league, I guarantee are kind of going, oh, no. Last thing we want to need is the ones getting hot right before the playoffs.
Yeah, real quick chat. Mark Tavano's at home building a little bicycle for his daughter on a Friday night. Her name's Hartley. Give Hartley some love in the chat right now. We love having Hartley watch the Viper game. She's a big Viper fan. She's got the jersey. She's got the sunglasses. Love it. Everyone say hello to Hartley.
Hi, Hartley. Hope your dad tightens everything up on that bike for you. I'd hate to see you go down this weekend.
Oh, man.
Oh, Leday. Don't butter me up now. We got a new poll. Where should Kirby Bucket go this weekend? Bellagio Fountains, the World Series of Poker, Welcome to Las Vegas sign, or the Cosmopolitan? What do you think, Trench? World Series of Poker, right?
I'd probably be at Hooters, but the poll says Bellagio, World Series, Las Vegas. I'm not a big Las Vegas sign fan. I feel okay, Atkinson.
Josh Atkinson, baby. That's my guy right there. That was crushed.
Look at Hartley, super excited about seeing that home run. She's doing some jumping jacks, maybe a half tumble.
Nice.
What a great family.
Nice rip by Josh, man. He's really starting to come into his own and figure out his game.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Ronald.
Drop it.
I got a message just moments ago from Mark Tavano.
Oh, great.
You know what it said?
I hope. Hold on. Let me. Please invite Trent to poker. What does it say?
That's exactly what it said.
Yeah.
Mark Tavano invited me to poker night with the guys.
Oh, man. Trent, it's going to be me, you, Roosh Brothers, Tavano. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good time.
Oh, man.
Can't wait to meet Hartley, man. She probably won't be there because it's guys' night, but maybe before that all starts. I don't know.
She was there last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, they were watching movies upstairs, but comes in, checks in on her dad every once in a while. And
I might need like an apple juice or a fruit punch or something. She could be like the drink girl.
Yeah. It was a lot of. We were all drinking Dr. Pepper and soda, real clean, fun, good night.
Yeah, I know. I got the lowdown of it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'll definitely take my shoes off before I walk into the house.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. That could have been
I'm
man, surprised.
breaker, huh? Like,
I'm surprised I got another invite, to be honest with you.
oh, was the wife like, so, who's this Reynolds guy?
She was out of town, luckily. But I think that's why Tavano said hi to me when I got there, and we didn't really talk after that.
Rough room.
Luckily, I had the Roosh brothers with me to keep me company.
Good pitch by Chen right there.
All right, let's see if Towers can get it going like he did in the first game, man. His swings in that first game were money. Whoa, Buck.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Yeah, you can go ahead and pitch, buddy. My bad.
Oh, man. I love Towers. He has that Will Morris swing.
Yeah.
I mean, they both big-time players. Obviously, Josh Towers played in the majors. Once he makes that connection of, eye to bat to contact, man.
Yeah, we got. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice play, Chin. Too smooth.
He's
That
the
is too
smoothest player in
smooth.
PLW.
Oh man, I hate when he does. He made that look too easy. That was a tough play.
That's quick, bro. he hit the short route over.
Leday's on.
Looks like
On the
Kirby's
outs.
going to the World Series of Poker.
I like it.
And listen, I don't even know if you have Kirby, he alone is worth tens of thousands of dollars. He might be worth a buy-in himself as like collateral. And you're just like, listen, I know I'm going to do well, and Kirby's going to come back to me, and you could use him as your buy-in.
The intimidation factor of Kirby Bucket sitting at the World Series of Poker. Good luck.
Here's what I think. If GK goes out there and he's at the World Series and he's playing, I think GK should get like a dragon tire mark on his arm of Kirby, of his tire tracks.
Yeah.
And just straight flex on people, dude, right then and there.
That would be.
Like you're
That'd
just
be
sitting
scary.
looking at your cards and like Kirby's right there and you have his tire tracks on your arm, maybe going up into your neck.
What is going on with this guy? You're not thinking about what's coming on the river if that's sitting next to you.
Listen, you're mucking your cards. Just like you said, intimidation factor is 1,000%. I think you'd be reeling it. You'd have to fill up that bucket full of chips at some point.
Oh yeah, you just see him spilling out over the top and just raking it in the whole night.
AK goes from left side. A lot of movement for Atkinson. Can't
Off his
get
foot.
it there. I would like to have GK put a pair of sunglasses on Kirby on his headlights right there. I
Yeah.
think would be a smooth look.
Yeah, when you come to poker night, the Roosh brothers wear sunglasses in the house. They play poker like they're.
Oh, do they have a
they're
sunroof?
No, they just wear their glasses at the poker table like they're pros.
Oh, indoors?
Yeah, they don't want anybody to get a read on them.
What are the decibel levels playing with Ryan Roosh?
He's a gentleman. He's really quiet. He just kind of laughs. The comedian in that group when you get off the field is Nate Roosh. Nate Roosh is one of the funniest guys I know.
Yeah, I like it. Dobbs. It's gonna. Does it score it? No, just run.
No.
Moved runner.
First and second. No outs. Seems like the ones have just had runners on all time.
Man.
Max has had about 12 hot shots hit at him as the third base umpire tonight. I got to get Ledea invited to that poker night or I'm benched. I'm seeing it in the chat. Oh, God, it's stressful.
Right up the middle.
Nice
Kiefer
play,
with a
Kiefer.
good play. Chad.
Fire it. Just too long. But that was a great play by Kiefer. Chad, good try, trying to steal an out there. Kiefer saving a run by that play.
I was actually looking at Chad's foot right there, and he almost pulled it.
Oh,
Very, very close.
You know Max would have been all over that.
Here we go. Yeah, one out, right?
Yeah, it should be one out.
One out, top of the fourth, the ones all over the Lightning. And they're on pace to possibly sweep these guys. And then we kind of have a better, clearer picture of what's going on next week. Yeah, a little too fast for Kiefer. Tough play right there.
I think he kind of did the right. He was trying to get his hands down to the ground. That was roped by Goot.
It's going to be 10-1. If they score another run here and then go shut down the Lightning one more time, game over. Mercy, basically. 10-run rule as Spencer Barrick up to bat right now. And listen, man, he might, if they win this game and Spencer plays a good game 3, he might be in the booth.
Yeah, there's going to be a long list of ones that can get up here if this night keeps going the way it is. AK's had a big night. Dobbins with the home run, the big catch.
You know what Tavano also told me? As he, he knows that I don't eat meat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, dude, can I bring some, like, plant-based burgers? And he goes, absolutely, I'll even eat one. And when I make my burger, it's going to be so good, dude. I'll make you one, too.
All right. I'll try it.
I used to make them here for the guys a lot, and they loved them.
Yeah, when you were telling me about how it used to be when you guys were on this ranch, that would have been so cool to be around then. That would have been fun.
Yeah, you would have loved it. Barrick to Riley for
Nice
out
play, Tim.
number 2.
Towers seeing if he could get an apple here. Go make a play. There we go. Good job, keeper.
Easy for the Lightning right there. To give up 1, they're going to have to go in and score a bunch.
Yeah, it's tough sledding right now for the Lightning. They're just kind of this style of game is hard for them to keep up with the one. This style of play, bashing the ball around the yard, is what the ones love. They feed off the home runs. They get going. Lightning like to play low-scoring type games, get good pitching, good defense.
I don't know if it's that they like to play low
It's just
scoring. It's just they don't score a lot.
Yeah, so you gotta try to keep the game like that. You know, obviously everybody wants to hit home runs and stuff, but if that's not your game, that's not your game. You know, we even our team, we don't like to win. We kind of want it dead. We like our pitching and our defense. You know, of course we'd love to be able to be, hey, let's bomb it out of here all night, but that's not our style. You know.
To the right side, Applezoller right there. It's going to have to make a throw.
Nice play, Apple.
Okay. Apple putting a little sauce on that one.
Yeah, he sure did.
That's Anthony Michael up to bat right now.
Man, I keep getting flashbacks of Chad's prom picture.
It's bad.
I'm exhausted after laughing like that.
It's really bad.
Whew.
Another subscription from Prime. Elvab, seen you there before.
LVOB maybe?
Jen questioning the call right there.
That was a strike, right? They said foam?
Well, that's going to be a dreaded dribbler.
There it is. Ball doesn't lie, according to AK. Oh, it's getting... Uh-oh. Ones and Lightning getting a little chippy. AK letting them know it's not raining this time, so it's going to be a different series.
But what does that mean, though? Because that means the Lightning played in the...
Same weather.
It's like,
Same
I never
weather.
understand that.
I don't either.
Like, they only played in the rain.
Right. So it made it fair for
Only
them.
when they were pitching, it was windy.
Nice rip, Jake.
Man, waited on that one. A lot of rotation up the middle. Good piece of hitting.
Sometimes he hits balls that are just rockets off his bat, man, when he runs into them. 2 down, Purdy on first, and here comes Josh Atkinson, who scored the only run for the Lightning with that mammoth home run to center.
I like Josh Atkinson,
Me too.
man. I feel like if he just plays a little bit more and gets a little bit more seasoned here at PLW, he could be something.
Absolutely. In the beginning of the year, it was thought that he wasn't going to be able to stay. Like by this time of the year, he was already going to be gone. But his moving plans changed, so he's here. So I think he would have got more playing time if we thought he was going to be here the whole time.
Well, PLW loves that he's here, but he does take a strikeout on a nasty, nasty pitch.
That's a tough pitch there.
For out number 3, and we're going to go into the top of the 5th. The Ones are going to try to put a run or two on and then go ice the Lightning to take this game number 2. And then we have one more game left Friday night And then we go right into next week, last week of the regular season. And it's going to be a good one as everybody's playing for something, basically.
Yeah.
And let me look at the schedule here
Let's
real
go
quick.
through it.
Monday night, Legends go in and play the Ones that are playing right now. And the last time we played the Ones did win that series 2 out of 3 games. But each game, it was probably one of like the better. It's probably one of a few series this year that was the best.
Yeah.
Right. There's like you could see a couple series this year, and that was one of the good ones.
That'll be a good one.
And
a lot of playoff implications on that, seeding and everything.
Tuesday night, your Cajuns going to go have to do some damage against Billy Santiwan and the Vedas.
Oh, there's been so much trash talk and things going. That's going to be a good one.
TB7 in the booth with me last night is going to be playing the Night Owls, and TB7, you heard it here live on the broadcast. You could go back to the archives as Austin Bird Bull sends a nasty one to Riley. TB7 said, we're going to go out there and we're going to sweep.
Me and Dodos are in the booth for that one. I'm excited for that. That's going to be a great series.
And listen, the Snappers have been at all 3 championship games. They're 1-2. They haven't missed the playoffs, and they haven't been not been in a championship game. So they definitely want to try to make the playoffs. And then they're just one of those teams, man, that if they make it, they have a very good chance of winning it.
It's crazy how a week or two can change things. They were like unstoppable a week or two ago and kind of hit a little bump in the road here lately.
Well, that bump in the road was the Legends.
Yeah.
3-game sweep, all by 1 run as AK-47 from the left side now. And he just hit the switch hitter cycle.
That might be a preview of our booth guy tonight.
Jeez.
He's having a night.
Thursday night, the Sand Vipers are going to go into Warbirds Town, and Jim Dodos said they're going to try to spoil any hope of the Vipers, maybe if they're trying to still get into the playoffs.
Brandon Mayo can mow down any lineup in this league. So if he's there, they definitely have a chance.
And then we don't know for sure, but are the Bombers, are they going to be playing for a playoff spot on Friday night? I guess we'll know more. They're going to need some magic numbers to happen during the week and then probably have to win out against the Lightning on Friday to have any chance.
They need I'm not 100% sure, but the Bombers should be rooting against the Cajuns. They would want the Vaders to pound us, and they would want the Snappers
to beat the Owls or to lose.
To lose to the Owls, I think.
Because the Owls have a worse record, so they probably want the. I don't know.
That's where the adding up. I don't know what they need in that series. I know for sure they need us losing.
Oh my God. Chen
This is getting ugly.
destroying the Lightning pitcher right now.
Wow. I think almost everybody in their lineup's gone yard except Apple.
I think except Alicia Goot.
Yeah.
She's at home watching the game.
Goot gets to Goot. And I don't know what AK's pointing up at me saying, but something.
Oh, is he starting something, dude?
Here we go again. God. Oh, me and him are buddies. Oh,
No. Goot triple.
Man, this is getting...
Holy spin ball. AK said.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And listen to this. Mark Tavano coming out of the Tavano household with little Hartley right there says, we're going to sweep the Birds and take that momentum all the way through the playoffs. Watch out. You know what he didn't say? He didn't say we're going to go win the championship, though.
Did not.
And that shows a little bit of a little weakness in his trash talking game.
He's too nice of a guy to trash talk. He's one of the nicest guys I've met out here.
Yeah, Hartley's right there. He's got to be the good dad, say the right things. Like, hey, if you're going to trash talk, daughter, do it in this way. But if she was sleeping, let me tell you, this chat would be lively right now. He'd probably have to put exclamation points and those little asterisks.
From Tavano? Wow.
Yeah, dude.
He's a different animal when the kids are asleep, huh?
You get a couple of Dr. Peppers in that, dude?
He's an animal. Man, he's having a great year. A rookie leading the league in RBIs. It's pretty,
amazing.
That's pretty mean.
I wonder what kind of year he'd have if he was on the Lightning hitting for.
Half the RBIs? No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm saying.
I played
That's
in
what I'm saying.
I played in that lineup for a while. No, I had plenty of opportunities to hit RBIs in. It just didn't do it all the time.
Love Tavano, man. Good for the league.
Yeah, he's a
Good
great
gentleman.
guy. The ball player.
Even better,
I seen him in the chat.
father and husband.
Yeah, I seen him in the chat the other night saying before he started playing in this league, it was 10 years before he picked up a bat. Imagine if the guy had been playing a little bit. He's a really good hitter.
He has this like wiffle ball monument at his desk.
I seen that.
Did you see that? It looks
He
like
loves
a
it.
little pyramid of wiffle balls.
This league brought something out in him. He loves it.
Right side. He's going to have to hurry on this one. You got to charge that.
God, nice throw. Some zip on that apple. Let's go, Bruce.
I mean, it's got to feel good for Tavano. He's got guys that are on base almost like 450, on base percentages up there. So every time you get up, like there's definitely somebody on base.
Yeah, that'd be. Since being on the Cajuns too, Leday and Roosh. It seems like they're always on base.
Because they are.
Yeah, and it's like I like to switch. Morris has been hitting better than me. I liked how Leday made that flop because Morris, he's getting with those guys on base, and it's almost like I'm another leadoff hitter after him. It's fun hitting when you got guys on base like that all the time.
Listen, the ones are only 1 out away from icing this game in the 5th inning as well. As I want to thank all our viewers on Twitch hanging out with us Friday night whiffs here at Hideaway Field as Towers goes yard. Does that with a very easy swing as well, and he's kind of having a little bit of a breakout game for himself.
4th or 5th hit tonight. That was a line drive, man. His swing looks real good from the left side.
I mean, he didn't hit the cycle in the game, but that's a cycle for Towers right there. He had a single, a double, and a triple in the same game, and then hits a bomb here in the second game. Cycle for Towers. Good piece of hitting. It's just been brought to my attention that today is National Donut Day. And let me tell you who is involved in that. If you ever have woken up, turned to your side, and your face is in a warm box of Pink Box donuts, there's nothing better. Pink's Box donuts, they deliver it all. They even have vegan options, Runnels.
Really?
It is Donut Day. Make sure you go get yourself a face full of Pink Box donuts.
Wow. How could I not? That sounds like a great little Friday night.
What better, man? To just go there with your family, your children, ordering from everything you can.
Yeah.
I like the maple bar, Runnels. What do you like?
I'm a maple bar or a rainbow sprinkle guy, to be honest with you. But maple bar.
Why the rainbow sprinkles, though? Does each one of the rainbows have a different flavor?
No. Any color sprinkles that are on there, they work. Red, white, and blue, if that's there, I go that. When, like, it's Memorial.
Savano.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's been... Trench, I've been doing good. I've been eating good. He got a salad when we went to Tarantino's because I don't want anything else. I'll eat a salad.
Yeah.
Mark Tavano, who? In the chat. I had one for dinner.
Now, he knew it was National Donut Day. Wow.
I'm curious if it's
great.
Donuts Day for Tavano or Donut Day for Tavano. Did you just have one? Or did you dip into two?
My question is, did he know it was National Donut Day, or was he just getting dinner?
There's no way. There's no way.
Oh, man.
I bet he's a sweet tooth guy. He seems like the guy where his wife has to hide stuff behind things, right? Like otherwise it's the nutty bars, it's the this, it's the
Oreos
that.
are in the house, a sleeve's gone in an hour.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, he seems like that.
We'll see if we could get some intel from Tavano right now. We'll have to ask Hartley, too. Is Dad a sweet tooth, or what's going on there?
Maybe first episode...
He probably blames it on the kid.
Yeah. Hey, maybe first episode of In the Trenches is just breaking down what goes on at Tavano's house on poker night.
Let's go. Oh, poor Hartley. She probably gets grounded, unwarranted. Her own father.
Hey, I'll build you a bike next weekend.
Just take the heat.
Oreos.
You ate the donut.
Yeah.
Mom said, I was on the scale last week.
Right.
You ate the donut.
Yeah. I'll get you a bike. We'll build it next weekend during PLW, Friday night.
There it is. I had to. And he had to. He had to have two.
Oh, man. We got Tavano figured out up here, man.
Too easy.
We're on mute by now.
It's too easy. Anyhow.
Man.
Listen, we're going to get the starting pitchers for game number 3. We'll be right back in 15 seconds.
Adam.
Game number 3 here. Runnels trying to get the game 3 pitchers.
And for them, do you know?
Who's it going to be for the ones?
AK.
AK-47 for the ones versus... Why is it
To be determined.
Why does it take so long
Yeah, I think it's
for us to get the game 3 started? They only have 3 pitchers.
I know. I just think he's like, I can't pitch. Who am I going? Like, it's his first option is always going to be him. It just needs an opener. Purdy's got 5 innings, right? 6 innings, 5 or 6 innings. So
Is it O'Brien? Maybe.
it should be O'Brien. You know who pitched good a week or two? I like Josh Atkinson had good stuff. I'd like to see Josh.
I'm curious to see who we're going to go in game 3. Don't bet quite yet. I'm curious to what the line's going to be. Is it going to be 3.5?
5.5.
I think it's going to be 4.5 this time.
Now, I've seen series like this with the Lightning,
Yeah.
where first 2 look ugly, and then they like I said in the beginning of the broadcast, they do not quit. They're going to come out. Don't be surprised if they don't. This game isn't a tight one. They're gonna battle, and they got innings out of Purdy.
Yeah.
I don't see Purdy walking out again with how good he's been pitching lately.
No.
They still don't know who's pitching. Chad knows we run a stream. We need the pitching matchup.
Hey, get somebody on the mound. Let's go.
Hey, tell him somebody.
I don't even hear the thing yet.
All they have to do is pitch, right?
There's 7 guys on the field.
This
You
is
can only have
ridiculous
6.
right now. Ooh.
Oh my! Did you just see Tomano's comment?
Yeah, dude.
My mouth started watering.
Listen, there's a place in town called Garden Grill. It's a vegan place with dope ass, options. They have a soft serve one, and let me tell you, I just want to wheeze the juice, man.
I'm going soft serve.
It looks
after
like
this.
Atkinson's gonna take the
I
mound.
like that. He has good stuff, man. Let's go, Josh. Josh has got good stuff. He kind of throws like Purdy with the submarine low.
Yeah,
He was
okay.
throwing a lot of like stuff that bit and sunk down at 54, 55 the last time he pitched. Kind of does that right there, and he hovers around 54 to 56 miles an hour.
Here we go. Game number 3 to end week number 17. Can you believe we're going to play 18 weeks and then a playoff week?
It's a grind, man.
4 seasons, plus we had a season 0 kind of formulating this whole thing. And this is a really, really good league. Looking forward to things in the future. And who knows, man, maybe we'll... Are the Vipers capable of going back-to-back? Are the ones going to get a second championship? Can the Snappers get in the playoff mix and get a second championship? Can the Legends or the Cajuns get their first? Can the Bombers or Night Owls sneak in there? Who knows, man? The Vaders, the youngest team in PLW, they came out of the Taco League. They're looking to, make some noise. They're already known now.
Yeah.
But you hoist a championship trophy above Sasai's head, and listen, man, there might be a little bit of a dynasty run, kind of like the Snappers have had out of the Vaders camp.
Yeah, it's going to be one heck of a playoff series. We got like a preview of it. Snappers Legends. That's a playoff series. And your guys' games were all one-run games. It went 6-5, 4-3, 2-1.
I don't think that's ever happened in PLW where 3 games were won all by 1.
That was playoff ball. Those were games were all intense, down to the last at bat. It was great. That's the kind of action we're going to get when the playoffs start.
Yeah, the best of the best are going to come out there as AK rips a single past Josh Atkinson.
I think he started every game off with a leadoff hit. That's a perfect day for a leadoff hitter. Let's see if Josh can get it going here. We got 680 people on TikTok right now.
Get him over here, Runnels.
Come on. Guys, you just heard us hyping up the playoffs. You get over here to Twitch right now. Watch this Game 3. Lightning's ones game. Got Josh Atkinson on the mound. Scott Tez Dobbins batting for the ones. Get over here. Subscribe to Twitch. Next week, you're going to get the final week of regular season games.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have about, playoffs go about 2 weeks long for playoffs and relegation?
Yeah, I don't know the whole scenario with
Yeah.
playoffs and relegation, but it's a 2-day event, I believe, for the playoffs or whatnot, or maybe longer,
Maybe
right?
it's got to be a little longer, right?
This should be an easy double play,
Purdy.
but Purdy's going to have to hurry up and
Bang.
does. Does he get the inside?
499.
Oh, but he doesn't get the inside backstop.
Oh, it was wide. You're going to get all the most exciting part of the season. If it's any sign of what the playoffs are going to be like, that Legends, like I was just saying, that Legends Snapper series was excellent. It's going to be series like that all week.
It could have went either way.
Yeah.
The Snappers could have swept us, or we could have swept them.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yep.
That's Ryan Chen with a little bit of Tier 2 wins coming in. Looking at 56. That was a great layoff. It didn't look like it was hot.
It's a good pitch, and just, one more mile an hour lower, and you got a strike there. That's tough. Good layoff by Chen. Ooh, he didn't lay off that one. 58 inner half. He was trying to hit that a mile. Josh Atkinson with a strikeout to the front runner and MVP candidate, Ryan Chen. Clip that highlight, save it in your phone. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, Joshy ran into him at a restaurant earlier.
Oh, yeah?
A few weeks ago. Him and his wife, or I think it's his wife or girlfriend for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, Tavano. What do you got?
I seen him post something on the chat. He said that soft serve guy might be at poker night. The soft serve might be at poker night.
Oh, man. I'm going to bring in some goodies.
Yeah, don't make any plans. I think even after poker, we all were just having fun, laughing, telling stories in the street till like 2 a.m. So
I love stuff like that.
Yeah, don't make plans. That's your night that night.
Yeah, I'll order Boober to come pick me up if I have too many Dr. Peppers.
There you go. Yeah, it's a trek. We're way up there. We're in the great north of Las Vegas.
He sent me the address, and he's like, Google it or whatever. You know how many minutes away it was?
For you, I'm going to guess 40.
37 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's in Arizona?
We live up there. We live up in the north part of Vegas, like on your like by Aliante Casino, which is all the way at the top.
Oh, man.
And I live above him. He's a little closer. That's why I'm down here all the time. When I get off work,
You're closer to here.
I don't go home. I just come straight
That's
here.
a smart man.
If I go home, I don't leave.
Like Tavano. He
Yeah.
goes home. He eats donuts.
Yeah, Tawano's never here. He goes home.
Yeah, he's eating donuts.
2 donuts for dinner. What a life.
You know what?
Guy's got a great family, beautiful house. Wait till you see his house. Beautiful house, and he eats donuts for dinner. And he's got 66 RBIs. Guy's living a dream.
She stuck it out past the donut. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You lead
I mean,
the
if he
league.
didn't have 66 RBIs right now, she'd be gone.
Yeah, you lead the league in RBIs. You can just get away with stuff.
Yeah, she's gone.
Yep. Spencer Barrett. We got Purdy in the game now, so we're going to get hopefully Purdy for 5 or 6 innings.
Oh, good pitch for Purdy on an 0-2, 55 for the third out here in the top of the
Okay.
first. That's the Purdy that we need to see.
First time they've held the light. They didn't allow the ones to score in the first inning. That's a good start. I'm telling you, Lightning are going to come to play in this next game. What did that point spread end up at? I see even money. I bet it's a big line. What's that? What's that line? 4.5.
Boom.
You called it, man. You're better at this than me.
Yeah, I've seen a game or two.
136,000 on the ones right now. 132,000 on the Lightning at 4.5. Man, I'd be riding that too. I'd probably be down some money though, because I would have went 2 point. I would have took the 2.5 with the Lightning game too. But 4.5 AK versus Purdy right now. I like it.
You didn't send anything yet. I'm looking.
With it coming to the end of the season, Trench,
What?
who's your top 3 for Cy Young?
Cy Young?
Yeah. Can only pick 3.
It's probably going to be like Santi Wong, Gannon, Roosh.
Okay, I like that.
I mean, who
Yeah.
else is in there?
Chen has had a good year, right? Purdy, bunch of strikeouts. Max Fernandez. Oh, look at that. Lucky dog.
I'm so thirsty, too. Oh, man, that's amazing. That tastes like strawberry bubble gum. Except the flavor is going to last longer.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruce, you saw
Oh, how does that not go?
because he got ran over by a freight train. He doesn't have the power.
Wanted my guy to go yard there.
Like Tavano says, Trench, check your messages. Then he comes back with, I have bad internet. Up. Look, he says, up here. And that worries me with up here.
Do it.
Up where?
I'm telling you, we're up there.
He's up there.
We're up there. We both live up there. Deep, as GK calls it, the Great North. You been following Lohman in the World Series of Poker and all? Guy has chips in front of him all day.
Does he? Yeah, no, I haven't. Is he on Twitch or something?
Instagram, I was seeing it on. I don't understand the World Series of Poker, but it seems like he's playing nonstop all day. It looked like he was doing good.
Yeah, I mean, he lives for that game and, sports betting and all that stuff, I guess. Oh, man, good pitch
That was a
by
really good pitch.
AK outside Tink right there. Yes.
That's a good idea, Sashi.
Strawberry hibiscus
Can the fans get some live footage of this
margarita style
Tavano poker game?
hot cocoa. What's that?
Sashi,
What about him?
can we get live footage of the Tavano poker game? We might have to set up a GoPro or something.
Oh, right.
That'd be fun.
Mic up somebody?
Yeah. Mic up Nate Roosh. Be comedy. But you know what? He's sneaky with his comments. He might, knowing he's Mike, might not be as funny. You need to just catch him in the,
Look at this.
oh my.
I'm going to show the world. Tavano, is that okay? Right up the middle to AK. AK, easy, floater.
Oh man, that's not gonna make the Purdy happy.
You ready? Does the world want to see Tavano's ice cream machine?
Oh my.
There it is. He wasn't lying. Look at that.
Oh,
In his
yeah.
kitchen. That's his breakfast. So he has ice cream machine for breakfast and donuts for
Wow.
lunch and dinner.
He is living the dream, man.
I mean, I don't know is there a course that you could take? Maybe a podcast that you could listen to how to be like Tavano? Nice house. I guess he has a nice truck. He has a great family. I guess there's a pool there, and
Beautiful pool.
They could afford like nice dinners and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Nice TV, everything.
There's got to be like a 2 to 3 week course you could probably take to be like Tavano.
Yeah.
Maybe a little In the Trenches
Okay.
docu series, maybe.
I'm telling you, that's your first episode. Breaking the man, the myth, and the legend down. Nice. Purdy ain't messing around now. Mowed down Apple.
Bird cut.
Bird decided to tie up the flow, tied it into a ponytail.
More wiffle ball points came in on the Lightning. 173,000. That's Purdy is dealing right now.
Can I share that right there, Trench?
What?
In that box? That's pretty
What?
cool. So, oh God, AK.
Oh, he's going to get some zucchini sticks as it hits the Tarantino sign.
Nice.
And as you know, Tarantino's, their restaurant, airs all our games Monday through Friday. And if you hit that sign, you get free zucchini sticks.
Oh, do they just go nuts in the restaurant when it happens during a broadcast?
I was there like a week ago, and there was some people watching the games. They were just reruns, right?
Yeah.
And people are like looking at the TV, and I'm broadcasting in that game that they have on.
Yeah.
They're like looking at the TV, then kind of like look to the side, and then look at the TV again, and look at me. It's like it trips them out.
Yeah. That's funny. So I can I share? I'm going to share that. So all next week,
Yeah.
we are going to be releasing the ballot for the regular season awards in the chat.
Yeah.
All viewers will have the opportunity to vote for the awards. Best part, the collective winners will be worth a vote along with all the managers of the league. So, you fans in the chat will have a hand in picking our awards for the regular season. What league in this country allows the fans to pick the MVP, the Cy Young, the Rookie of the Year, and I think a Most Improved Player award? How cool is
Probably
that?
Gold Gloves are going to be out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're letting the fans chime in on that. How cool is that? And it counts for a vote.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's awesome.
It gets the fans involved. They love it. A lot of these fans have been watching season after season. Definitely this season, a lot of new people have been locked in, watching each of their favorite teams and players. It's going to be a lot of fun. As we get further and further evolved into the Twitch chat, where eventually we'll be saying, we got 1,000 viewers tonight, we got 2,500 viewers. Maybe those with subscriptions should be able to vote.
I like that.
GK loves it. I know he's listening.
If they could.
Anthony Michael to the right side.
See ya.
Home run opens up the game. Goes Oppo Taco on that one. He needed that.
Lightning got their first lead of the night. I'm telling you, Game 3, Lightning, they don't quit, man. They're coming.
Listen, Anthony Michael, love his style.
God,
puts a
don't
lot
get
of
hurt.
heart. Yeah, he's got to be careful. He's already got Yuson injured. Anthony Michael, good player. He puts up good numbers last season, had a great year.
Yeah, he's solid, man. This league matters to him. He works hard. He's always watching film. He's practicing. He puts in a lot of work to this league. I'm pumped on that. That's cool, man. The fans get to vote.
It's amazing. You've been involved all year, and now we're going to let the fans do the work.
I mean,
Who are they going to vote for?
I can see the closest race out of the awards. I mean, is probably the one that seems to get a bunch of traction in the chat. Has been Rookie of the Year all year.
Of course,
there was a time I was in it, and then to me the top three are Will Morris, Eder, and Tavano.
Yeah,
that's to me. And you imagine the managers are all going to have their votes. That race could be won by one vote, which could be the fans' vote. You could pick that award. Wow, that stayed fair.
Atkinson curves that
fair.
one back in there.
Ooh,
man.
It wrapped in around beyond the cone.
Harley does make a good point that it might have gone around the cone and then fair.
But if it lands fair,
right?
If it lands fair,
it's going to be a fair ball.
It's fair ball.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
before the foul pole.
Correct.
Unless I'm wrong on because in pro baseball the ball can hit, and if it goes fair in front of the foul pole, it's a fair ball.
Yeah.
It wrapped around. Yeah,
that's a fair ball.
The thing, but it landed in the outfield.
Of course, it's a fair ball.
Fair ball.
Yeah. What are we thinking? It's a fair ball.
I'm just confused the way it was.
Oh, he got me when Harley said it didn't go around went around the cone. I was like, fair ball. Thought for some reason we had some different rule or something.
Yeah, no, it just looked. That's not. Baseball doesn't make that move all the time, but it does happen.
The only reason we talk about Morris a little bit more in that Rookie of the Year convo is he's not just some eat-up innings pitcher.
He's a horse.
He's a Tier 1 pitcher.
Yes.
And to pitch 40-something innings over the course of a year on your rookie campaign, that alone is a big deal.
Trench, when I got traded to them, I was in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race for most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
After playing one series with him,
and
just getting to know him and just being on his team and watching it, I went, oh, I'm not that guy's the guy. He is a big timer. He's gonna wreck this league when he gets it figured out. He's a different animal. He's a build your team around kind of guy.
Yeah, no.
And I love him. He's humble. He's a gamer. He loves all the teammates. He loves being a Cajun. He's a perfect teammate and a heck of a ball player. I'm so fortunate to be on a team with him. He's a stud. I just trust it. When he's on the mound, I'm like, we're winning.
And look at that. When Kyle Lohman comes into the chat, he says there's 3 facets to the game. And Will Morris plays all 3.
Hits for power, hits for average. He pitches. He's a dog on the mound, and he's great in the outfield.
Yeah.
Tavano is a solid defensive player and a big-time bat in this
Well, except
league.
that one time he airmailed it, cost him the
One
game.
time.
But,
We've all been there. He probably had 3 donuts that day or something. But Tavano is a big-time bat in this league, and he's been on the Sand Vipers, who have a lot of big-time players.
Is that going to be enough? No. Out number 3.
Saying Tavano's not the rookie of the year is not a slight by any. He's the second or third best rookie in this league, and he's a big-time player.
Listen, I have Eder as the rookie of the year. I've said it before. He's only not been on base, I think, 1 time all year, or maybe twice. 2 games out of the 54 that we're going to play have you not seen Eder on at least first base as a rookie.
That's wild.
Tavano hasn't done it. Morris hasn't done it. He's right up there with RBIs, home runs.
Oh, yeah.
He's a defensive specialist, and he's scary when he's at the plate.
Yes, absolutely.
When I face Eder, I'm more scared of Eder than I am of like Tavano or Morris when I pitch.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's a little bit more of a power guy, like going to do more damage than those 2, and he's just an animal when he's in the box.
I totally agree. Eder has had a
But real quick,
year.
not to cut you off. I'm talking it's margins though. It ain't like Will Morris is up cool.
Yeah.
It's just fractions.
I think what's going to win it for Morris is the way he's been pitching the last month of the year is huge. It's going to give him the edge in my opinion, but
It might be enough.
I'm obviously partial. And Eder's my boy. Me and Eder hang out, and I love the guy. He's had a great year. He's an animal, but yeah, I'm going with Morris for me on that. Probably be Morris, Eder, Tavano on my poll.
2-2 count, Chen to the left side. I just, I'm not like a pitcher, but I do get up on the mound a little bit, and I just know how difficult it is to pitch against some of these awesome ball players and to be able to ice them and get out of innings and get out of
You're
jams.
making my point for Morris.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
This is a great matchup here. Purdy versus Chin.
Sheesh.
That was a violent strike.
Bruce, you still swung at a shitty pitch.
Ooh,
I'm the worst.
Hollywood firing
The
in.
worst
It's
pitch,
true,
bro.
Hollywood.
Doesn't matter what the count was.
Oh no, come on. Oh, no.
What?
Oh,
What
Still got time,
did he
boys.
just do? He bobbled it, and then he tried to take a fly swatter to it, and there it is. I'd rather have that tortoise on my team than Phillips.
I think he thought Jake was going to take it, but that's tough.
Disgusting. Just disgusting. You're a veteran here. Is it going to fly?
Go get it. All right. I don't want Purdy to give up a run on a play like that,
I mean, we're Premier League Wiffle. Not like senior citizen league Wiffle that Sparkles play should be in. You know what I'm saying? This ain't bocce ball or watching, Bozo the Clown during recess while you get your warm meal.
Nice play, Kiefer. Oh. That's how you got to take over, man. Kiefer saying, I'll handle this
How
from
lucky
here.
right there.
Good pitching by Jake, man. He stayed in there, didn't let the air rattle him or give up a run. Team picked him up. I'm telling you, Lightning game 3, man. They're coming. Get a couple runs for Purdy right now.
I love Chad. I do.
You're hard on him.
I just want him to be better. Listen, I could be Hartley, Tavano's kid, taking the fall.
Hartley.
Poor Hartley.
Oh, Hartley. Her dad taught her at a very young age, snitches get stitches,
Oh,
obviously.
Man. There's your mother.
Hi, Mom.
It's Mama Bear over there.
Yeah.
It's your boy in the booth with old Trenchy. That's significant.
That's my mom. smoked.
Oh, what a play!
Purdy not feeling that, but what
Off
a play
of
by
Chen
Dobbins.
to Dobbins to get it before it hits the ground. Incredible play. That, you could hang a star on that one.
Great play. He gets applause from me. That was
Man.
awesome. Didn't quit on the play, stuck with it.
Good call. He didn't quit on the play. He was going in on that, knowing that Chen was going to alley-oop it to him and Dobbs with a one-handed tomahawk jam.
Second one-hand catch of the night. If he would have went one hand on the one he dropped, he'd have no errors tonight. He just should catch everything with one hand.
A lot of people are saying Dobbins for Rookie of the Year.
What?
He's an old-timer, Dobbins.
He's an OG, isn't he?
Yeah, man.
He misses 1 week, and then he's a rookie. He's qualified as a rookie again or something? Oh, look at that.
No.
My mom has enjoyed listening to us.
Of course. This is big-time stuff up here, Runnels. Listen, not everybody. It goes through old Trenchy a lot. Hey, who do you want up in the booth? Who do you got? Do you think this is a good fit? And sometimes that's going around. So if you get the nod,
I'm honored. I do not take this lightly. I enjoy being up here, and it's just, this is just a blast. I've always enjoyed this part of the game. Vince Scully's one of my all-time favorite people in the world, and this has just been a blast getting to do this.
oh, misses barely up top. It's going to bring the count to 3-1. Bottom three, Lightning up 1-0 early. Throws a 49-mile-an-hour cookie. I'm going to say a donut into the pan.
National Donut Day.
But for Tavana, it was like National Donut Week. As AK ices Bo Evans right there.
What kind of donut did he go? What was your guess? I think
It
he's
was
like
probably sloppy.
chocolate.
I think there was pink on it for sure.
Chocolate
There's
frosting chocolate donut
double chocolate, double fudge chocolate donut.
with
No,
the
he
cream
seems more.
filling.
He seems like a more colorful type of person, but he might have gone like almost like a bear claw too. I
I
could
was
see him
thinking
ripping
bear
into a
claw.
bear claw.
Wow. Yeah, he could be. Okay, come on, Tavano. Give us the donut thing. Yeah. Well, Lede said if he was ever in the booth, he'd be like the guy in Major League from the first one. Remember when Euchre gets drunk and passes out? And he goes, fly ball? And it's like a diving play. Fly ball? Caught. That'd be Lede if he was up here.
And Purdy's going to deal.
Oh, people are taking guesses at Tavano's donut. I see an apple fritter in there.
Nobody's eating an apple fritter, dude.
That sounds like an East Coast thing.
Yeah,
I don't even know what
nobody's
an
grabbing
apple
that.
fritter is. Boston creams or
Yeah,
time.
those are decent. Austin, Bird, Bull. How do you swing at that? Like you swing at it and it hits you in your chest.
He's just Bird's trying to hit bombs. He sees it in the vicinity. He's going.
Looks like Tavano. So basically, like 8 to 10 donut holes are one donut to Tavano.
Is that off the private message? You didn't want to put it in the chat?
No, it's right there.
Oh, I missed it.
As Purdy starting to deal.
Oof. AK was impressed by that pitch. That just clipped the inside bar. Barely made a noise. Oh, 56, down and in.
Is he going to drop?
No. Towers is on that. Purdy looking good, man.
Yeah, as you said before this game.
How many does Purdy have left? Oh, nice. Okay, so he had 6.
So Purdy could go the whole game. He's dealing. The Lightning have 1. Is that going to be enough for the Lightning?
Purdy's mowing it down.
Yeah.
I got Purdy. He told Chad yesterday he was ready to go. I know he was not happy with his game 2 performance. He was not going to do it again in game 3. I think he's going to do it. I'd love him to get him another run or two just in case for that one mistake.
Yeah.
An AK, a Chin, a Dobbins, all these guys can tie it up with one swing of the bat. Get him some runs and let him just go to work.
Listen, I've said it before. If I was going to start a landscaping business, I'd hire Jake Purdy because he just mows him down, and he'd be my lead guy.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you take him?
Right.
Guy that mows like that.
Smoked. God, right at Chin.
Purdy's lawnmower service.
Yeah.
We're landscaping service.
We mow you all the time.
Yeah.
Mow you down all the time. My dad had a landscaping business.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. I used to work with him doing that. Hard work.
I used to do mobile detailing
Really?
back in my early 20s.
Yeah.
You want to know the name of it?
I was scared.
No, it's good.
Oh, what was it?
It was called All Washed Up.
All washed up. That's good. My dad's was nice. Hit
Oh,
up
man, AK looking at his hand like he should have had it right there.
Dobbins would have caught it with one hand. My dad's was cuts to please.
Oh, cool.
Cuts to please the landscaping. Yeah.
Oh, Bruce. The juice.
I would love him.
Jonah, Jojo, Hojo, welcome to the first time chat. PLW Nation, listen, TikTok, I see you 900 deep. Watching from one little camera angle. Over here on Twitch, it is the Real Deal production. That's why we have 26,000 followers over there, why we've been doing for season after season, why we have an ex-Major League Baseball player, Josh Towers, up to bat right now, because the competitiveness and intensity of this game draws people from all over the nation to want to play in this league.
Yep.
This dude has a chip, played for the Yankees, and has a ring.
Sure does. 8 years in the show.
Imagine, I always say this, because I can't imagine it, so I always say is, can you imagine? Good strikeout by AK right there. Imagine walking to the mound, and there's like 30 or 40,000 people watching you pitch. Some of them are clapping for you because you're at home, and some of them, you're their enemy, and they want to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to, like, tune that out and throw strikes. That's what Josh Towers did in the major leagues.
I've stood in center field at Dodger Stadium
incredible.
in batting practice, and it was breathtaking. I mean, I can't
Incredible,
imagine in a
man.
game that stadium rocking, especially in like Yankee Stadium.
And, like, what kind
in
of...
Yankee Stadium, if Towers gives up a bomb, they'll turn on you.
What were some of the players that he played with in his heyday?
If he was there,
Was he
like,
pitching, like, against Pujols and guys like
I
that?
know with like in the Blue Jays, he played with like Carlos Delgado, who was a
unbelievable.
big time first
But
baseman.
who was he pitching up against?
He would have been going against like A-Rod,
Oh,
Jeter.
my God. Are you kidding me?
09, I mean, you would have Barry Bonds.
Oh, my God, dude. That's incredible.
I mean, yeah.
like,
dude,
in the show,
In the
man.
show, like-
in the show.
the big time.
Good for him, man. Love Josh Towers, dude.
Yeah, he hit.
And it just goes, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but it just goes to show you a dude that used to pitch and mow down guys like that having trouble pitching against guys that play wiffle ball.
Yeah, it's just a different game. There's obviously elements to baseball, but it's a different game. A legendary Towers story, real quick. So
Go.
A-Rod was a Yankee. Towers was a Blue Jay. Fly ball to the infield. A-Rod's rounding second and yells, I got it, I got it, I got it. And so the Blue Jay defenders like all go away and make them drop it. Well, that's like Bush League in the pros.
Oh, man.
A-Rod comes to the plate. Towers drills him.
Love it.
Benches got heated.
Oh, I
and
love
Towers
it.
was that kind of guy.
Listen, I love Towers, man. And he ate such a big piece of humble pie coming into this league.
Yep.
He loved it. He loves the competitiveness. Listen, you wouldn't come to this league if it was some riff-raff stuff that doesn't make
Slow
sense.
pitch softball
Slow
thing,
pitch
yeah.
or something where you're throwing it at people and it's all messy and all that type of stuff. He knows that he needs to work on his game.
Yeah,
he knows it.
He's always talking pitching. He'll pull guys to the side, and he's always talking pitching, hitting. He works on his stuff. Like, he's not just coming out here. He doesn't have to come out here.
Chen, left side, 5-6 hold. Good
Nice
piece of
hit, Chen.
hitting right there. And I mean, when he came up here one time, he had a good series for the Lightning, and he was player of the booth of whatever. And
My favorite interview of the year.
And
It
we were
was so
talking about
awesome.
like muscle memory. Remember, he's been playing baseball his whole life, and muscle memory of pitching and hitting and his swing.
Yeah.
He's not used to seeing 4 feet of break or some crazy knuckler curve crap.
It was cool. Like we were talking about Purdy, the way Purdy pitches, because Purdy's like arm angle. If you did that with a baseball, the torque you're putting on your elbow, it's terrible
It can't be
mechanics.
done, right?
But, so he's like,
oh, that's gonna be a double. Oh,
was it dirty?
I think he touched it.
Oh, come on, guys, lay out for him.
Looks like Towers' foot came undone right there.
Yeah,
Too big. Nobody called it. Kind of. You don't want to see a collision right there, but it ties up the game in the top of the 5th.
Yeah. Oh man, they need to. Hopefully, Purdy can get him out of here, and they can go back and try to get something in the bottom of the 5th for him. He's pitched too good to lose this one. And AK's pitching good as well. AK and Purdy giving us the pitcher's duel.
Absolutely, man. We are going deep. 360 viewers still tuned in. Barrick to the right side. But it looks like it's going to go foul. Good game between the ones and the Lightning brewing. Top of the 5th. Game number 3. The Lightning trying to pull out a win right here.
They got their best pitcher on the mound, and he's trying to get him out of this inning. Big strikeout by Purdy. Here he goes, man. Purdy in that groove again. Gets ahead on Apple, 0-2. Got a runner on second, 1-1 game here in the 5th. Jake Purdy can finish this game if it goes 6.
54.
Nasty.
I mean, I
Best
can't say
54 in the game, right?
I can't say it enough.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It looks like it's coming in 57 plus. It drops in at 54. Watch, it just freezes, dude.
And I know what you're, because he has a drop ball and a slider, so you're hoping the thing drops below the strike zone, but it just hovers hard there down low. It's an unhittable, not unhittable, but it's a tough pitch to hit.
I want to talk about if there's a pitcher and they have their A game going. Is there any better than Purdy right now?
One for me. Gannon's nasty.
Gannon is nasty, man.
Gannon throws stuff that
I've always said that Gannon's the best pitcher in
it
the
looks like he made a mistake, and here I go, I'm going to get him today, and the ball just stops halfway and moves a different direction.
Remember, he struck out 15 dudes in a game.
15 dudes.
Out of 18 outs, he struck out 15 of them.
Single game record for PLW. But
that was incredible.
Saying that's 1A, 1B. Yes,
Yeah.
Purdy on, Gannon on, Billy Santo on. I mean, those guys are all... And Purdy helping himself. Oh, I thought he got it. Oh, man. Dobbins plays it so cool. I feel like Dobbins is just like standing there to let it go over, and then he puts his hands up late. Oh, but yeah, Purdy, Santawan, Gannon, A-games, they're nasty.
I mean, even your boy Roosh up there,
Roosh,
right?
yeah.
He's like,
And you know what? The thing with all 4 of those guys, and Mayo, they all can pound that zone under the PLW logo. They pound that zone, and it's hard. You can stay low down there in this. It's hard to lift the ball and get it up in the air and hit the home runs. You just start pounding balls into the ground for ground balls, and if your defense is playing good, you're going to be nasty.
and we don't even talk about like one of the best guys in the league. Also, is James Stein.
Stein, yeah. I always forget him because he's been here the last month or so, but, he misses a lot. But yes, obviously, right. I think he has the lowest ERA in the league right now. But to me, Stein's great, and I know he's been here on the other seasons, and everybody talks him up, so it's good. I think though there's something to say about a Billy Santawan, and not Gannon so much this year, but Billy Santawan, Jake Purdy, they're here every week.
Yeah.
Every week going. So everybody gets to see film on them. Everybody gets to see them multiple times. Everybody gets to have a game plan, and then those guys, and Ryan Roosh plays every game. They adjust again after maybe they have they'll have a bad outing. They don't have 2 bad outings
right.
in a row.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, they're doing this on me. Let me do this. Like I was talking to Mayo last night. Mayo, he was able to tell me what I swung at every at bat and why he did the next pitch. That's a
Amazing.
pitcher. And to recall that with how fast this game is, it's impressive. And I love talking ball like that with
Boom,
guys
Big
like that.
Al's right.
Max.
Maximus, man.
Max is nasty. Max, his location of pitches to me is probably the nastiest in the league. He lives on the pipes, all four corners of the pipes. He pumps those. He doesn't like just pound the center of the plate with like nasty pitches. He locates it so well. Him and Mayo are the best at that to me.
Oh, Mayo had me furious the other night as he was just pounding that outside bar
Yeah.
like all night long, man. And listen, I'm not a great hitter in itself, but when you're just making accurate throws one after the other like that, it's just so frustrating. And it's, man, you know, if I was some like 400 hitter, you could rebound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're kind of like below middle of the rotor, it's tough to get going when a pitcher is just dealing.
Yeah. Like when I faced Gannon, I faced Max. They throw so many nasty pitches that I literally, for me, I'm like, okay, I got to just pick something and hope I'm right. And like, I think I have one or two hits on Max. One was a homer, and I guessed, and I got lucky. It wasn't like I saw something and hit it.
There it is, the 85 mile an hour 54 ball. But yeah, you took a guess and
got lucky on something, and then like I did the same thing with Gannon. But like I'm like 1 for 12 or something again. Like those guys, I've seen those guys a lot. They're nasty.
Man.
And then I think I have Max figured out. I get up in the box, and he slams a nasty screwball that I didn't even know he had. Like he's always working on stuff, you know. Max is a great pitcher.
The reason why that 54 mile an hour ball, and I've talked about it before, is when he does throw that 56, now you have to swing because you think it's 54.
With Jake, the way he throws, you can't sit there and wonder is it 55 or not. You just got to try to swing at strikes because you can't tell what it is. At least I could. I don't think I could. I'm gonna just try to hit strikes, you know. Not worry about is it 55 or is it not. See, so now look he's hammering the fastball at the bottom of the zone. Then he throws that drops and hits the ground. That's nasty.
Done.
Goes up. Wow, that was a
man. He just
drops
makes it happen fast.
Fastball. He hammers the low fastball, hitting the bottom of the zone. Then he throws a sink, gets him to chase. Now you're thinking that. Then he throws a riser. You think maybe it's going to be a sinker. It goes rising. That's nasty.
Two outs here in the top of the sixth. He's trying to work this so the Lightning could come up.
My only knock with Jake is I wonder with how fast he goes, is he just throwing or pitching? I can't imagine
He's almost like Santi one almost. He just kind of goes up there, and I think at the last second he does something.
But Santi one's throwing one pitch for the most part. Like Jake has an arsenal. So I would wonder if him pausing and going, okay, I just did this, let me go here and go, instead of like go, go, go. I wonder if that would even make him more nasty, you know?
Seat Babber, first time chat, coming on over. Love to see you there. I also see 1,500 viewers on TikTok. Before the end of the night, just come over to Twitch real quick so you're locked in, so you get the notifications, especially when you start following and subscribing. You'll see that we play Monday through Friday. We got one more week to go, then the playoffs. You can see the awesome production that we have. You're just watching one camera angle. You can barely see that it's 6-on-6. And we have, dugouts, sky cams, instant replays, graphics, intros. We could see the standings that they could throw up there so you could see what the playoffs are going to look like. It is really, really a good production.
You can get over. You're going to be up next week, be able to vote on the end of the season awards. Your vote will count towards one of these guys winning. Oh,
Gone.
No.
2-run shot. And it was going to happen at sooner or later, but on a 1-2 pitch, that sucks.
Yeah, it just his floating curveball, it just hung up in the zone. He didn't get that down. It just hung up too long, and that's why Chen's probably going to win MVP, folks. You make a mistake, he makes you pay. Guy's a problem for everybody in this league.
I think he has the highest OPS. His average is up there. His on-base percentage is up there. Has a bunch of home runs, a bunch of ribbies.
He was Triple Crown for a while there, which is leading the league in average home runs and RBIs. His average has dropped a little over the last couple weeks, but he's still close for the home run and RBI lead.
God, he's so good, man. I always talk about people like that, like Leday and Chen and just a few other ones out there that are just like Garcia on the Legends.
Alex Garcia's
just
a
like
great hitter.
they're like so good.
Nick Sansone's a great hitter.
Yeah. These guys are just so good. They're
Yeah.
their swing
There's
is
those
sweet.
Mateo of the Bombers
Yeah,
is
oh my God.
dude, that guy's like 21, and think about like he's not even like a man in his prime yet.
Look at that. Chen just retook the homer and RBI lead so far. He's going to be your MVP, dude.
Yeah, I think so. What
And he's
he does
pitching
on
well
the mound,
too.
they're going to be the 1 or 2 seed after this sweep, and depending on what they do next week, he's the best player on one of the best teams in the league. He's the MVP.
They run behind Chen for sure.
Yeah, and I wanted to give my boy Roosh some love because I was looking at his numbers and I'm like, they're really, really good. And you know, the Cajuns were picked to finish 10th, and he's the big part of why we're battling for a playoff spot. But Chen is the best player in the Premier League on one of the best teams. He just saluted us, showing some personality, and he's the MVP.
94.
Yeah, he's pumped. Look at him. He looks like John Rocker right now.
He is feeling it. I think he knows that he took the home run and the RBI
And I
lead.
think he knows maybe what he's done tonight probably locked up MVP for him.
Dang.
He's pumping
My
92,
arm would
94
pop
right now.
out. I think one time I threw
Look
70.
at AK just looks at him like he's got a crush on him. He loves him some Chen. Those two are brothers, huh?
Oh, no doubt for
Those
sure.
guys could like have each other's hands around their throats trying to kill each other
And
and
then the
then
next
be
day, yeah.
hugging each other 5 minutes later. They're boys, man.
Yeah.
When they're going like this, the ones are a problem. 94.
94 and hits the pan. It's insanity.
Does he know what we're doing? 58. Yeah, that was fast.
2-1.
Josh is a patient hitter. He ain't gonna fall for that stuff.
Nah, he's a baller.
Yeah. Yep.
Right side is going to drop.
Oh, just foul. That was good by Josh. He lay off that crap, the junk stuff, the heat, and not mess around, and then tried to get something he could hit down the line to start this inning off. Just need a base runner and then one swing of the tip. Get one guy on, and then you're one swing away from tying this up, making it interesting.
Somebody's playing the Top Gun intro somewhere out there.
I hear it.
I'm getting pumped, dude.
Yeah. We might have to do a Top Gun high five at the end of
Oh,
this just for
man.
finishing a broadcast.
Let's do it. Yeah, you are 0 for 1 on broadcast finishing.
Yeah, with you. Yeah, it was tough. God, that was a crazy night. Where is that music?
I don't know.
We're in the danger zone.
94 is probably equivalent to a 134 mile an hour pitch. If 55 is 85, 94 is like 120
That's what
something.
like Nolan Ryan and Sandy Koufax threw, right? Like 130 back in the day. Bob Gibson. No,
You know,
that's
so a lot
fast.
of people that are like, oh, I'd smash it out here, I'd crush it. A 55 mile an hour ball is coming in at 85, and that's the reaction time. 85 to 87.
85 when you were playing like high school ball and college ball. That would have been like slow then, but when you're up here in this, that's
with crazy movement.
it wasn't moving like that at 85. No.
Right. Bruce to 2. They're going to try to turn 2 right here. AK with the throw. Is it in time? And it is, and the game is over. The ones
The ones
sweep
are
the
back.
Lightning, and they
They just clinched
are
their
back.
32 wins now, 32-19 on the year. They pretty much locked up the 2 seed, I think. Maybe even the 1. They can still get the 1 seed if we do business for them next week.
And a booth poll is immediately gonna come up. Are we gonna see Chen? Are we gonna see AK?
gonna be AK or Chen.
Is it Spencer Barrick with the grand slam? Who's it gonna be tonight? I wouldn't be surprised if see Ryan Chen up here. He's been up here a bunch with a lot of those wins. and I commentate on their Fridays. Are they what's their home day?
They're Monday nights.
They're Monday nights, so I do Mondays a lot too. So it's been Chen, it's been AK a bunch, Barrick's been up, Goot's been up. I think Applezoller one time.
Chen pulling away.
Spur. It's going to be a good one. Don't forget, Monday night, my team, the Legends, are going to go face the team that you just saw sweep, the Lightning, the Ones. That's going to be a good matchup.
That's
like I said before, the last time we played, they took 2 of 3 of us. Some of them coined it as one of the best series that they've ever seen. And that's kind of what the Legends bring a little bit. We have power. We got a little bit of pitching. And so do the Ones. And they're deep. We're deep. When our teams are stacked, it's a clash of the Titans.
It's going to be great. We're going to get, we'll probably could get like Taravella, Goot maybe game 1 or Chen, and then we'll go Osgood.
Osgood, very under the radar pitcher.
Osgood, AK.
We have 4 guys on the Legends with like 3-something ERA, which isn't too bad.
Will J-Rock be back for you guys?
We need J-Rock back. I mean, he's a big bat. He's got the nastiest screwball in the league. I think a lot of people could attest to that.
JT Church was money last week.
Listen, I can't say enough about JT Church, man. He pitched 8 shutout innings, dude. And it's not like he's this tier 1 pitcher. He just came in and started dicing.
I loved his interview, man. You could tell he was like happy to be up there, but the way he was breaking down his pitching and stuff, that was super cool.
He comes to me after every inning. Me and him communicate on the field as well. A lot of people don't see it, but we kind of just I give him some pointers on some of these guys that are up to bat and what I think would be the best pitch selections. And listen, man, he's coachable. And when
he's such a good guy.
When he's listening, he does the right things. He made him pay, and it really worked out for the Legends there. But it looks like we're going to
go get Chen for you?
Yeah, go get Chen, and we'll see what we could do up here. Oh my God, that's the worst.
I forgot.
That's the worst mic lay down so far. You had such a good run going too, Runnels.
I'm concussed from the ball.
Yeah, Purdy plus 4.5 right there. Easy money if you bet some wiffle ball points. I'm ready to get out of here. I got to admit, I've probably commentated 300 games. Oh, it's you?
It's me.
Okay. Spencer Barrick, man.
Brought Kirby with me.
Oh, look at Kirby in the booth.
Shout out, Kirby.
Haven't had him out here in a minute. What's up, Curb? Spencer Barrick, get that mic on real quick.
Whew.
Listen, over the last few weeks, it looks like the Ones lost their charge, man. You guys were kind of dropping series after series. The swag was gone. It looks like there was some infighting in the dugout that you guys hang out there. What's the scene in the Ones dugout prior to this series tonight versus the Lightning?
So we were in a little funk leading up to this series. We came in the dugout just like, all right, we know we're going through it right now. We got to just tough it out. We know who we are. And I challenged my team. I was like, hey, I want to be the guy up in the booth. Who wants to be the guy in the booth at the end of the game? So, I challenged my team. So,
well, you challenged yourself. You got up with the bases loaded once and hit it out. You kind of gave us that grin of it was going to happen, and I was like, watch out for Spencer.
Every time I look up at Trench, I was like, I give him that look.
Yeah,
he knows
I think
up.
you hit two out tonight. I think
3.
you hit 3 out tonight. Sheesh, man, good series. So then you guys come into the series tonight. Of course, the Lightning took 2 of 3 from you guys last time you played. Was that a sour taste in your guys' mouth?
It was because we're used to winning series, but. I think we're starting to hit our flow right now. Like we're back in it. We got our stride again, both hitting and pitching. So, we got once we get a full squad here, we're full power. Like we're a challenge coming in.
Game number 3, Purdy's being dirty. I know he's one of the really he's got the nastiest stuff on the mound out there. But you kind of. I think Chen broke it open with a 2-run shot to win the game. But how nasty is Purdy with that 54-mile-an-hour ball that comes in that looks like it's coming
54 coming in, looking like coming at 80. It's just fast.
Well, I mean, how is he doing that? It ices everybody.
Yeah, it's just motion, man. He's just quick to the plate, quick delivery. It flows low. It's kind of like a stealth bomber, so it doesn't get picked up on the radar.
One thing I do want to talk about is one of your players is always clipping highlights and how great the Ones are and the way he played. I'm talking about Scottez Dobbins. Is he going to clip some plays tonight of his drops in left field?
But what about all the catches he had?
I know, but come on, man. Be a man and show some of the ones you drop.
But-
of course he's going to show the one who was racing to the right.
Dobbs did have some spectacular catches on the field today.
He did.
Him and Chen had a little tip drill play, and Dobbs just like, so I'll give it to him because he had the plays.
Yeah, he had that
so
one-handed grab.
It happens.
There was a kind of a scary moment. I don't know where you were on the field. Bruce Huson went up for a ball out there in the fence, and I know you're the type of guy that you have no regards for your body.
I hit that ball in which he went.
Oh, okay, you hit the ball.
I was watching it, and I've been out there as an outfielder. You know, us competitors were putting our bodies out on the line, so you know he put his body out there. It's tough out here in PLW.
I like it.
That's why
it looks like Chen. Is Chen coming to the booth? Are we switching out? Let's switch out, man.
Chen's like, all right,
Spencer Barrick.
Appreciate you, bro.
We're going to switch out to Ryan Chen real quick.
Chin.
Stick around. We got Chen in the booth. Oh, man. Ryan Chen. You kind of heard that interview a little bit with Spencer Barrick. You guys lost your mojo, man. You guys are the king of swag of PLW. You lost that energy, but it looks like you came back tonight. In your head, do you know that you're vying for an MVP award?
You know, like I said a couple times throughout my interviews with the good old PLW, I do not care.
Okay.
I'm coming out here. I'm trying to hit a ball 200 feet. I mean, at the end of the day, we're having fun. We got a little funk there, man.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, the funk seemed to happen when I'm not going yard. So the team going and sparking it up today, I mean, there's just home runs everywhere, and me being able to grab a couple today, I'm not worried about it.
So you feel a little bit like the energy comes through you. You're the leader of the ones, of course. And
there's always the sparks, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it for the last 3 weeks. You guys kind of dumped a couple series to some teams and whatnot, and I could see a little bit of energy and a little bit of infighting over there.
Yeah,
does
absolutely.
that play any part in your guys' dugout?
Yeah,
when
it
you guys
does.
jaw at each other?
Absolutely, it does. And you start getting irritated. We didn't come out here to get irritated when we first came out here to the PLW. It was a sanctuary. This is something that we came out to do, to be at peace. And just so happened that we got a stream and we got a good following, and you guys are amazing. But we really came out here to have fun. And the fact that we get to come out here and have a good, fun game like this that's scary for everybody else, because if we do this again, I don't think anyone's beating us.
Yeah, I was just going to say that prior to this series, even though you played a little lowly Lightning team, I think it's the spark that you guys needed going into the playoffs. Monday night, though,
Yeah.
my boys are coming to play, and we played a really good series against you guys. You took 2 of 3, but it could have went either way. That's going to be some fireworks on Monday
You
night.
absolutely want to tune into that one, because you're looking at a game that means something to both of us. This is not just a run-of-the-mill, like, oh, yeah, we're getting ready to go into playoffs. This is a very much so. We want to come out and win every game. And, we've seen the legends many a times, a lot of great guys over there, and they can hit. Going up and against the top 2 pitchers right there that, they really know how to strike some guys out. You saw Purdy tonight. He was one of those other guys that just got some strikeout stuff. As fortunately for some of us guys that, pitch a lot out here, you're going to give up a home run. You're going to float something high. I was sitting dead red on something, and he gave it to me, and, that's just how it goes sometimes.
One more question. How nasty is Chad Sparkle Phillips on the mound for you?
You know what, man? I've never really been one to say that he was exactly nasty. When I get in the box, I'm licking my chops. I'm trying to do as much as I can. The fact that I don't hit a home run every time that I face him is actually something he can smile about at night and be happy, because it does irritate me that I don't take him yard every time.
There you have it. Ryan Chen, everyone. Go
Thanks,
celebrate
guys.
with your team. Watch your head.
I'll see you on Monday, buddy.
Yeah, dude, we'll see you. Watch your head as you exit. Great interview. Ryan Chen saying that it irritates him every single time he doesn't hit a home run against Chad Sparkle Phillips, which I think it irritates most of the league if they don't hit a home run off the Sparkles as
Absolutely.
well. Cody Runnels, the ones are looking good. Ryan Chen said, hey, listen, the energy comes through me. When I'm not playing well, it seems like my team's not playing well. And, of course, if AK's not playing well, then it's a full collapse. So I think when Ryan Chen's playing well and you got a little bit of sprinkles of AK-47 doing what he does, it just charges the team. You can see Spencer Barrick charge up. Goots is going to be sleeping in his bed tonight,
Thankfully,
of course, and Austin Bird Bull did some damage out there as well. They're a really good team.
Yeah, for me, any team that faces the ones, they're a good team. So saying this isn't like easier said than done, but you got to try to limit Chen, because they go as Chen goes. chain gets rolling. You've seen it tonight, man. They all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, the ones are really good.
Yeah, they're good.
You know?
Monday night, Legends versus the Ones. Put that graphic up there if you have it really fast. If you don't, and there it is,
Dang,
right
that's
there.
a big one.
Big time matchup. The Legends were, they weren't picked to be in third place right now and make a run at the playoffs, if not the championship. But we are locked in right there into the playoffs. And you can see the Vipers, Cajuns, Snappers, Owls, Bombers, all live. Warbirds and Lightning eliminated from the playoffs. So make sure you tune in Monday night. I'm Trench Bacone, hanging out with Cody Runnels. And Mama Gammy was checking you out tonight as well.
Yeah.
Moms was there. Make sure you say hi to her. Mark Tavano and Hartley were in the chat as well. I'm Trench Bacone, Cody Runnels. We're out of here.